Oh, hi guys. This is the weirdest thing ever.
Oh, I said, oh, hi, but of course, I was muted. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
It's weird to like have yours as a picture, Morph as a picture.
I know.
Will's just not here.
He's just gone. He's just gone.
Crazy.
Can I do that too? Can I just be this?
Oh, yeah, we can all just be empty boxes. Dad is gone. Exactly.
Disembodied voices.
Dad's gone, so we can just turn off our cams.
We can all do it.
Nice. Cool. Just look after it. Yeah. I guess what we can do our cast call and then I'll do the recap and then we'll jump in. I think that's a solid plan.
Wait. First we have to do sponsors. One sec. I got this.
Oh,
I got this. Sponsor. Don't forget, we're sponsored by Fantasy Grounds and Wayland Games. They have minis. They're great. And Tabletop Loot. And is there anything else? I don't remember.
Well, yeah, City of Mist.
City of Mist.
Stuff.
That's important.
Yeah,
that's important. That's an important one.
Good job, Jay. That was good.
I did it. You're welcome. Will, you should be so proud of me.
When you treat a democracy in roleplay, it's like everybody contributes their own little bit here, however they want. There's no single owner anymore.
That's
also,
not democracy.
I'm a picture today.
Like socialism or something.
I guess so. Well, sure, whatever it is. I'm a picture today, guys. I apologize. I've been dealing with a migraine, so I'm not doing studio lighting because that would literally kill me. Yeah, I'm the GM, the person that's also a female picture. I'm not a teddy bear in this case. Sorry, Morph. That's all you.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start with Morph then and do introductions. Are you playing?
Hello. Hi everyone. I'm the bear in the corner. I'm Morph. I'm playing Shepherd Crane. He's a masked man that likes violence and pancakes. I'm excited for another episode of City of Mist. I'm going to miss Gibbs today. Shout out to Gibbs.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna miss him too. Yeah. All right, let's go. Tracy.
Why did that sound ominous when you said that?
Yes.
No, I love the GM said.
We need our
We can't see her, so we assume she's always stroking a beard. In the cloak over there, real quick.
It is always correct.
Hi everybody, I'm Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech, and I will be playing Sana Atwood. She is our resident musician slash heavy gambler slash sweet talker of the group. And we did some interrogating last episode. That was pretty good. Asked a lot of questions, and we'll see how this episode goes today. I'm excited to dive into it.
Oh yeah, PB.
Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry, and I play Ava Ray, who is a CEO of a high-end escort service, and she's just a pill and a peach, which has been a real pleasure playing so far. So I'm super excited for this episode.
Yes, good. Last but not least, Blue Jay.
It's me. I'm not least. That's my new character's name after Nancy dies. My new character's name is going to be Not Least. No, it's fine. I'm not intending to die this episode, I hope. But I'm Blue Jay. I'm not my character, and you can find me at twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. I am playing Nancy De La Rosa, a very young, and there's something going on. So, yep. Okay. Sorry, outside noises. A very young and very stubborn private detective, private investigator who has creepy spider stuff happening, I guess.
All right. They are kind of creepy. They creeped out everybody in the party, apparently. So
Yeah, very.
that's also
Very
really
creepy.
cool. Well, except for Crane. I don't know if you guys can ever tell if Crane's really creeped out because of the mask thing. So really, it's a
Yeah.
toss-up, 50-50 shot on that one. Okay, cool. So let's jump in. I'm gonna do a quick recap, and then we're gonna go into everything. If I miss anything, guys, feel free to jump in. But last episode, we had a very interesting episode. There wasn't as much action as we were used to in previous ones, but it was definitely very intriguing and character developing as Ava and Sana took Gibbs with them to the spa to get a makeover. And he came back a completely changed man. Nancy was not really approving of it, I don't think, too much when she saw. She was like, very, very, response. And I think Crane was a little bit disturbed by the change, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Morph?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought he said something
Yeah.
along the lines of, like, what happened to you or something like that.
Yeah.
What did they do
Okay.
to you?
What did they do to you? Something along those lines. But while that was happening, Nancy and Crane went with Jesse, our local NPC that seems to be around a lot, to a security building that also happened to be the headquarters of the security that runs for the antique dealer / collector, Ricardo, who it was their current target to figure out what kind of inventory he had in his vault, a very high secure house. So they were thinking about what they needed to do to get in there to see if the target of their request from Camilla was there or not. When they were able to get through, Nancy kind of made these very strange and unique transitions from the bathroom into the server room through a single door using her abilities, and used Jesse's abilities simultaneously to hack into one of the servers and get information that they were looking for. Unfortunately, Jessie is not great with people, and when she encountered some resistance in the lobby of the security office, she ended up basically tasing 2 of the security officers and then kidnapping the CEO, or the CTO rather, of the company, and brought him along, asking Crane to assist. When everybody kind of got back together at the casino, in the basement, in the torture basement, as Crane so fondly knows it as, they began to question this individual. Nancy kind of came in and started using her abilities and did a stop holding back to use them in a very unique and new way that basically made this individual, the CTO, very compliant to her requests and the questions of the group, finally revealing enough information. They were going to leave him there for a couple of days while they attended the private auction that was going to be happening the next day, where Gibbs was going to be impersonating the CTO, since they were able to deduct that nobody would really recognize it wasn't the right person. On their way up for the night, though, Jesse brings all of the group together with a text, says to get to the roof of the casino, like ASAP. And they all find themselves getting onto a helicopter for an emergency situation that she has not yet divulged. So I think that's where we're going to pick things up. Nancy is still passed out after using all of her abilities. So right now she's down for the count, unconscious. You guys don't know where you guys are going yet, but she is in the helicopter with you guys. It's a relatively large one, so it can't see all of you. Gibbs, unfortunately, did not make the trip. He was on his way and he didn't make it, and you guys don't know why or where. But you know that the helicopter is taking off as soon as you guys are on it. Jesse's kind of just like looking and like, come on, let's go. We don't have time.
Okay, I guess let's go.
Wait, where's Gibbs?
Yeah, are we just gonna leave Gibbs?
Well, we don't really have time. If he can make it, he can make it. If not, I don't know. He hasn't responded to my text, so let's go. We literally don't have time to wait.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope
Okay.
he's okay.
Sure. Nancy is still not well,
Maybe
so
he's
I
just
guess
enjoying his makeover.
Let's hope.
could be.
All right. Well,
or maybe someone else is enjoying his makeover.
Hey!
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so basically you guys are in this helicopter taking off. Jessie looks agitated. Not panicked, agitated. Like, she's got a lot going on in her head. You can tell she's concentrating on stuff. She's on her tablet and, like, simultaneously on her phone, and then, like, in her peripheral vision, like, kind of side glancing at the helicopter, like, where you guys are and stuff. And by the way, she's driving this helicopter. She is piloting this helicopter. So don't forget, she did say that at the end, she's driving. So I just want you guys to know that. She looks agitated. She's concentrating on multiple things at once. And it's terrifying.
Sana just grips onto the helicopter as we're going, like, oh god, I hope we live. Are you okay to drive, Jessie?
Doing great, yep. We're fantastic. Who's sitting?
Okay, have you
to her
ever done
right,
this
by the way?
before?
Yeah, too many times to count.
Okay. It doesn't matter to me who's sitting where.
Okay.
I'll
Did anybody
sit
take the
to her
spot
right.
to the
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Okay.
Is that like the shotgun spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Ava will sit there if nobody else grabs it.
Okay. All right, cool. So you guys are on your way. You're going over parts of the city that you're relatively familiar. You should be all relatively familiar with. Fortune Road's where you guys were starting off at, and you now are heading into the downtown district of the city. It is the dead of night, and you guys can see actually against the neon lights that are kind of emitting from downtown, there's clouds of smoke coming from a building. And where there's smoke, there's fire, assumably. And so the helicopter Jessie sets the helicopter down across the way. As you guys get closer and closer, you realize that there is a enormous amount of debris and dust that has filled the air in this area. And she says, oh, fuck, this looks way worse than I thought. Okay.
What do you mean it looks way worse than you thought?
So, yeah, I couldn't tell you about it because I wasn't sure if it was a big deal or not, but this is definitely a very big deal. So this building, Camilla owns this building, quote, owns, I don't know. Long story short, this is a facility that houses a lot of very valuable information, and it appears that there is somebody trying to infiltrate it. I don't know if they're still inside. I don't even know what the situation is because all of my cameras have been disabled, so that's emergency. Here we are. Yeah.
Okay. That's... Do we know who?
And you thought to only mention this right now?
I didn't know how bad it was. I thought maybe something happened to my cameras, but obviously it's way worse than I thought it was.
Okay. Well, calm down. We'll sort it out.
They probably have guns. If they have explosives, they have guns. This is just always safe to
God,
assume.
okay.
Great. We're down
Okay,
a person.
Oh, who uses
Two
guns?
people.
Who likes guns? Oh, they both like guns. Okay, this is fine. Actually. We can sneak in. We can do it the way we're supposed to do it. We don't need guns and firepower. Just gonna look over at Crane for a second. Are you okay with that, Crane?
Well,
Can you stealthily kill people?
I can try, but why are we just... we just work for Camilla now? I thought we were doing the one job. What has this got to do with us?
This is
that's a good
part of the whole thing, guys. Come on, seriously? You think
No, I
that
think he's
there's
right.
not 1,000 different things happening all at once to create? I mean, you can walk away. That's fine. Go ahead if you really want to do that.
This
That's
sounds
fine.
like a sneaky way to get us to work for Camilla. I'm with
I
Crane.
mean, you guys are
What does this have
technically
to do with
working
us?
for her, so
Yeah, but for one job. That doesn't mean that she owns me. Let's make that very clear.
okay. Well, then you can walk away, I guess. If everybody else wants to go too, that's fine.
What do you mean walk away? You flew us here in a helicopter.
Was this the ladder?
We can't exactly.
Oh, we
Okay.
just jump out of the helicopter.
No, but she's landed on the building across the way. Yeah.
Well, is this part of our job?
You do realize everything that I'm assigned to is part of what you're doing, right?
Maybe. We have no way of knowing that except to believe you.
That's true.
All right. I'm willing to believe you this one time.
Yeah, if this becomes a thing where we're suddenly going to be... Yeah. If we're going to suddenly be thrusted on different missions without, you know, oh, by the way, can you help us with this? Oh, by the way, oh, there's an emergency here.
No, well, this is an important facility that's going to... You know what? It's fine. If you want to help, you can help. If you don't want to help, you don't have to help. It's fine.
No, I'll help. It looks exciting enough. I was just stating a fact.
All right, what do you need us to do?
Nancy groans and is starting to get out of her unconscious state. Also, Marge, you're really quiet to me. Is that?
Hello, 1 2.
Sounds okay to me.
He's a little quiet.
I'll just turn it up, I guess. Okay, but yeah, Nancy's just starting to wake up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. She's still sleeping, huh? That's fine. Crane, you can help me get the supplies. I can't carry all the duffel bags myself.
All right.
And we'll bring them up here, and then you guys can equip yourselves. I mean, mate, you guys don't like guns, right?
Not particularly. The last time you guys had me use a gun, it did not go well. I missed all of my shots. So
yeah, you're right. Okay.
I prefer to not use guns.
Okay, let me do this. We need to get information on what's going on in the building. I can't access. It's all closed off. The reason why this is a problem is because everything is all local. There's no wireless connection. Everything is just isolated to this building. There's technology and shit inside. I gotta get in to see what's going on. Oh my gosh, what happened? Where is my security? I don't understand. This is awful. Camilla's gonna be pissed. Shit. All right. Duffel bags. Crane, 1 story down. There's a side. There's a ladder on the side. 1 story down. You'll see a window going into I don't know what it's called. It's just a big open floor plan. It's got nothing inside, but there's duffel bags off to the right of the window. If you want to go in there and grab it while I try to figure out what the hell to do with this camera.
Duffel bags 1 story down. I'm on it.
Great. Thank you. All right. So, yeah. It's relatively easy to get to. It's just you see all the duffel bags, and you can see a few of them are just exceptionally heavy. When you get down there, the floor that you get to though is almost entirely empty, with the exception of some construction carts that have nothing inside of them. It's obviously a building that's not currently in use. Whether or not it's been renovated is hard to tell because of where it is in downtown. Sometimes there's a lot of construction going on anyway. So as far as you can deduce, just at a quick glance, it's just an old office building that's been kind of partially demolished interior-wise and is being rebuilt in some way.
Okay.
All right. So, up top, Ava, Sana, you guys are both there with Jessie. Jessie's trying to do something on her tablet that almost you can kind of make out to be where you guys are in downtown as far as a map goes, but she's got a very detailed layout of the building that you guys are going to be trying to get into. This is further along the lines of her very tedious blueprinting that she's done before with you guys and shown you. It's the same thing with this building, and she's kind of looking around kind of dragging her finger across the tablet to like find areas that you guys could potentially use as a point of egress and stuff like that. So after some time, I think Crane comes back. But do you guys want to talk to her about anything, or are you going to let her do her thing?
Oh, are those blueprints?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Of the building that we might have to be breaching. I don't even know. I'm not a military person, guys. Like, this is so beyond. It's good we have
Don't
Crane.
worry, it's beyond me too, but... So you're telling me you want to get something that's inside this building?
We need to secure that building. And I don't know who's inside, if anybody's inside, or if it's a trap or ambush or some stupid accident that blew up my goddamn building. But regardless,
It's
there's
probably a trap.
There's very valuable information in there, and if it gets into anybody's hands but Camilla's, it's not good. It's bad.
God, my head.
Oh, Nancy.
Are you all right,
Did I-
Nancy?
Did I drink too much?
Probably.
Do you remember anything from what happened before you passed out?
Gibbs came in looking like 20 years younger Gibbs.
That's right.
Yes.
There's a lot of manpower, woman power that went behind that.
True.
And did you guys
Strategy.
beat up that guy?
Huh? Sorry?
Did you beat up that guy? Is that what happened? Did I get hit
No,
or something?
No, you went crazy. You went all psycho nutso and did something weird, and your voice got all weird and gross, and you're like, you're gonna remember this and that, and it was horrifying. You are horrifying. And then
You
I had
induced
to
some
carry
sort of
your ass
trance.
upstairs.
Yeah,
that's it.
you-
Trance.
some sort of weird trance, and then afterwards you passed out. It was
think-
kind of weird.
I think I kind of remember some of it.
Well, I hope so, because you wiped his brain. So one of you should remember.
It's not how it works. And she says it, and then like there's a little bit of like, wait a second, I don't know how it works. And like she double takes her own, like, and she's like, ugh, what are we doing? Where?
Okay,
What,
well, your ass is
why are we
heavy.
outside?
I'm just saying.
And she looks over at you and she's like, what? Why are we outside? What are we doing? Why aren't we at the casino?
Pilates.
Jesse.
Sorry, Nancy. Yeah, we have a little bit of an emergency situation on our hands, and we didn't have time to like put you in bed kind of deal. And we didn't want to leave you on top of the roof of the casino, so thus here you are. Situation is that there's
emergency?
people trying to get into this building and or have gotten into this building. This is an important building for us because of the information that it has inside of it, which you will like, by the way. And technology-wise is very important. However, we don't know where Gibbs is right now, so there's that. And also, Crane should be back here in a minute with some supplies to help us with this situation.
Okay. So you just want us to secure the building?
Yes.
I feel like Gibbs would honestly be the best for this. What? Where did he go?
I have no idea.
Of course. Does anyone have any Advil?
Oh, I do. I mean, it's not technically Advil, but it'll do the trick.
Is it Tylenol?
She is. No! She's gonna reach into her purse and pull out some prescription medication. Take your pick.
I just have a headache. one's for headaches.
Cool. This one's for headaches. She'll pop open a pill bottle and hand it to you.
And she takes it and like dry swallows it.
Just take one. Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Gosh.
She puts the bottles back in her purse. Now, just be careful. In 20 minutes, that's gonna kick in. You should feel great.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She's just like, oh, good. I'm glad I just right.
Jesse like leans over to Dave and is like, "Is she gonna be a problem later?"
I mean, hopefully not.
Oh,
she should be fine.
Okay.
She should be fine.
Okay.
That'd be great. Is Crane back with the duffel bags?
I think so. Crane, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll reappear over and I'll walk over and chuck the very heavy duffels to the ground ungraciously.
Oh, thanks, Crane.
You're welcome.
Aw. Poor boy. What's inside of them?
So, inside the duffel bags, in one, there's several different types of grenades. There's like smoke grenades, frag grenades. There's other grenades like oh god, what are they called? Oh my god, I can't think of the name of them for some reason.
Grenades. Shock?
No, the shock, like the ones that blind you.
Flashbang.
Flashbang, thank you. Those ones. It's like, what is that word? I can't think of it. So there's those, and there's just an arsenal of those in there, alongside some like holsters or like belts to help you like keep them up so you don't have to bring the duffel bag with you. And then the other one, there's a couple of assault rifles, MKs, and some ammunition to go with them. But the rest of it is pretty much like weird tech equipment. There's a set of binoculars. They look very strange though. They've either been modified or they're non-market. They're like off-market type binoculars that have been created for some other purpose. And Jesse immediately goes to grab for those, and then a small bag that's in there. And as she opens that, there's different scopes and different like electrical almost equipment that it looks like. And she kind of stands at the edge of the building, and as she uses the binocular, she's like, go ahead and grab whatever you want.
I was going to have
Nancy
Crane
grabs.
reach straight for those as well, so could they have like an awkward moment where they both
No.
reach for them
Okay,
and then they're
good,
like
yeah.
hands touch? And
That's
Crane's
beautiful.
like, "Oh, sorry.
She like looks up at you and she's like, you can use them after me if you'd like.
Thank you.
Nancy goes for non-lethal grenades, like the smoke and flashbang ones, and then probably like picks through the guns for like looking not at like them as a gun, but like what's got a good like heft and balance so I could hit people in the head with it. So she's just she's just gonna grab a gun that she can like put like use the butt of the pistol or something. Just, like, hit people.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
She doesn't make a habit of killing people unless they're Crane, I guess, and then she's totally fine.
Apparently.
Evidently.
I
So
don't
what are we
even know
gonna-
what to do with these.
Yeah, what are we gonna smoke them out of here? These smoke grenades, like that.
Yeah,
It almost
the
makes
plan.
sense if we had firecrackers or fireworks or something. Then we could make the illusion of big scary guns, but we don't actually have to use them.
These ones are, and she like picks up a flashbang and is like, these ones are kind of like fireworks. And she like hands you one.
She'll like take it and
It's
okay, so
just-
but how do I use this?
You pull
Oh
out the
god,
pin and
Jesse
just
like
throw
I just
it.
pull this.
Jesse turns
Don't
around
do it
as
right
you say
now.
that. She's like, never mind. Don't even touch
Okay,
it.
all right, calm your tits. I won't do do it right now. God, I'm not an amateur.
Yeah,
She just picks the biggest, heaviest gun out of the bag now and struggles with it a little bit. And it's like, ugh, and then sets it on her lap. Like, what is it? Is it a grenade launcher? What did she pick up?
She's shaking her head and she's like barely, I think Crane probably hears this, like, oh my god, I've made a huge mistake. Like, just under her breath. Like, what is she
Have you never played a single video game in your entire life? That's a rocket launcher, obviously. You see, it's got the giant, and she unscrews the like rocket out of it, and she's like, see, it's got the giant thing, and then you put it in, you can take out that whole wall with it.
This is not.
No. Do I look like I play games, Nancy?
I don't know.
But thank you.
No.
I will take out the wall with this.
I would not. I think are we going in like that? Are we?
No. We're not going in yet. Actually, it's really fortunate that you're awake. How are you feeling about things right now?
Confused.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were asking that in character. I was like, wow, that is creepy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It is in character.
Oh, that is creepy.
How is that creepy, Ava?
It's just the way you said it. You know, you need some better bedside manner, I guess. It's like the concern never actually enters your voice. I'm just saying.
Okay. I'll work on it. Okay, here's the thing, though. I'm not getting any heat signatures on this freaking... I'm not... Crane, do you want to try?
Just, like, explode it? Shouldn't there be some heat?
Yeah, but the fire is mostly gone. I mean, I can isolate where the fire is. It's just like there's no moving heat signatures. Like there's no people inside, which is also weird.
I mean, the building's insured, right?
Not the information or technology inside, because it's secret.
Yeah, well, we just need to get inside.
Yeah.
What kind of secret information are we talking about here?
Yeah, really. What is this?
I've already told you way too much, and the fact that I have you guys here and Camilla doesn't know about it, it's just not happening.
Wait, Camilla doesn't know?
I'm the one who gets alerted about this building, so if I don't fix the shit, we're all screwed.
So wait a second, let me get this straight. By we're all screwed, you mean you're screwed. Camilla will be mad at you because this is your job and you're supposed to be taking care of this building, right? I just want to make sure that we're absolutely clear what's happening here. As in, we are all risking our lives to save your neck with Camilla.
No, but if that's how you want to look at it, sure.
It's not how I want to look at it. It seems pretty clear. We could walk away and
I'm responsible for the building, but I'm not. I'm the one that's get alerted if something happens, which means that the people who were responsible failed, so now I have to fix it. But Camilla doesn't know yet, so if I don't fix it, then we're all screwed. I guess we're all screwed in general.
I mean, that's all well and good and everything. Like, I feel like I'm missing a key bit of information, but it's fine. Because if you just want to get in that building, then why don't we just go in that building? You don't see any heat signatures, so let's just go.
Yeah, I don't see them through the binoculars, but what if they're still there? Do you guys know who we're dealing with all the time? Like, the types of people we're dealing with?
Look, have you seen Crane? Look at that guy.
Can we lay a trap? It's always a trap on TV.
You have the blueprints. You know this building better than anybody. What's the best entry for us to get in?
Or where's the best secret information stored? That's probably where they are.
We're not.
I mean, she's
the
not
best
wrong.
way to get is probably from the roof access on the building.
Why didn't you land on that roof?
Why'd you land over here?
Because it would be obvious if I landed over there.
Isn't it your building? Why does it matter if it's obvious?
Because there's smoke billowing out of the building, and it's obviously something is happening there. I mean, like, if we are going to go in, I want them to know that we're going in.
Would you guys keep anything explosive over there? Maybe, like, something just went wrong with your stuff.
Okay,
So
I'm
wait.
ready.
So we're on the other building in relation
Yeah,
to.
they're like farther down the way. Down, you guys are not close enough that you would be noticed, but you're not far away that you're not like able to see the building.
Okay.
I would say we just go in. Let Crane go first. No offense, Crane.
Crane's
but,
just
like,
muttering to himself, and he's like tying a grenade belt, and he's putting an assortment of grenades in there, and he puts like a bandolier over his chest, and he's putting some grenades in there as well, like an assortment of them, and he's just, Daddy Gibbs, leave me to this today of all
What are you
days,
doing
Gibbs."
here? What is that you're doing? Because to me, it looks like you're strapping grenades to your body.
yeah,
Yes.
it's a bandolier, right? They totally
I
have
do-
these
What
in
do you want?
CSGO.
You expect me to just carry them in my arms? It's hands free.
I do think this is the best option, is to use the grenades to try to smoke them out. If there's a lot of them and we can't take all of them on, that would probably be our best bet. So I think that Crane has
I mean,
the right
from what
idea.
Jesse can see, there's none of them. I don't
They
see
might
what
be-
makes it work.
Maybe they go.
Oh my
Maybe
god,
they
I said
can mind
the binoculars aren't picking up the heat signature. That doesn't mean. What if there's reptile people? Jesse at this point sounds a little bit paranoid about everything. Yeah, she
Reptile
filtered that one out. Yeah. Okay. We live in a
What is
very
Camilla
strange world.
done to you?
Oh my god. Oh.
How do we get off this roof? Is there was there stairs?
Yeah, there's
Crane,
there's
did you-
a fire ladder.
I just start going down the ladder. I'm just totally
You know what,
nonchalant
sweetie? We're
about
gonna-
this whole
we're gonna-
thing.
Check this out, and it's gonna be okay. She's gonna touch Jess's shoulder, pat it, sort of condescendingly a little bit. Maybe look at her like, "Ooh, you poor dear." Don't worry. We're gonna go in there, and you're gonna see it was just an accident, just a fire. We're gonna put the fire out. You're gonna protect all that stuff. There will be no lizard people, and then we can
Camilla
go.
won't kill you, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Jesse
anything
just
in the
like kind
back
of like has
of the
this
plane?
glazed over look on her face, and is just like kind of nodding her head.
Is there like a grappling gun in there, like that we could zip line in the bags?
Probably.
Oh god, that
Can we
sounds
reach-
scary.
I
the
have
other building
always
from here?
wanted to do this. Ava's not even going to hesitate. If she sees a grappling gun come out of that bag, she is going to grab either that one or another one, and she's literally going to walk to the edge and use it. She's just going to
Oh my god.
point to the other building, and she's going to be like, "This is great. I've always wanted to do this." She's going to point it at the other building, fire it
You're
off,
gonna
and then,
smack across
go.
the fucking
yep,
building.
she is. She's 100% it.
We're gonna
She's gonna
have
be
you
like,
roll
"All
and take a risk
right."
if you're gonna use it.
Yeah, she would. She 100% would. I can't meta that. Like, she would absolutely
Yeah.
try to use that. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, what is take a? Oh my god.
When you
Take
perform a
risk.
daring, risky,
Okay.
or outright stupid feat, that's when you take
Yeah,
a risk.
okay. Well, that's definitely what this is. Okay. So, can I use some absurd thingies here, like self-reliant and confident and
Yes.
empowered? Okay.
Yes.
Good, because otherwise I'm screwed. Okay. First roll of the
Oh,
day,
that's a
please.
really good roll.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so on a 10 or more, you do it somehow. So please narrate for us exactly what happens.
Okay. All right. So, so she's gonna go ahead. She's gonna like whip that out of the bag. You know, she's wearing like heels and shit, guys. So she like gets out of the helicopter, runs over to the side of the building, and is like, "Yeah!" and like points it, shoots it, and then it goes, and then there's a moment of realization on her face as she realizes it's not a fucking zip line like that she set up and then can go on. Like she's about to be yanked across. And but it's too late to let go at that point. So she's like hanging on to it, and she gets yanked all the way across the building, absolutely smacks into the side of the building, but is somehow like okay, I guess, just kind of like oh, and then hangs there for a second, and then slowly slides down as it like releases, and then she's on the ground.
Good.
outside the building.
I'm like, just when you hit the ground, I'm on the other side of the street at the bottom of the fire escape, and I'm just like,
Oh my god, Nancy, that was so fun.
I'm surprised you didn't kill yourself.
Me too, to be honest, but that makes it so much more exciting.
There are several more grappling guns for you guys on the roof still if you would like.
Sana's
Grappling!
Oh my god.
Sana's just gonna go down the fire escape, follow Nancy down. I'm not feeling risky today.
So, should we just go in the front door? I really have no idea what we're supposed to
It
do.
was like fixing her clothes and her hair because she smacked herself really hard into the side of that building.
How tall is the other building that we're going towards?
It's about the same height as it's about a 10-story building.
And what's the front of it like? Like where they're at the lobby now? Is it like glass fronted? Is it like a warehouse feel? Or
No, it's more like gosh, what's the best word? It's like an old building. Like it's all cement around most areas. There's nothing but like the windows and the doors. Like it's not very pretty looking.
Crane's gonna shake his head watching Ava go off the side of the building, and he's gonna grapple down as well, but he's gonna aim for the door that they're closest to. Like he wants to just hit the door and just smash through it as he lands, basically, with the grappling.
Oh yeah. Take a risk.
Okay. Boom. Can I use Inhuman Strength here?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I guess Inhuman Strength, Acute Senses, somewhat like sensing it on the way down, positioning his balance, perhaps.
Yeah, totally.
And Unbreakable Hide, just in case something goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Nice. All right, please describe for us what happens.
So Shepard goes to the side of the building and sees the three of them, I guess, now congregating down there and conversing about going in, and he shoots the grappling hook into the wall above the door that they're, I guess, talking about entering in, and he just hops off the side of the building and just Batmaning his way towards it and puts his feet out in front of him.
Nice.
The front door just goes flying in, and it's kind of, as it goes in and he lands, it's like he's in a sort of crouched position, kind of superhero landing style, and then he's in like the front room of whatever this building is.
Nice.
All right. Jessie is somehow behind you guys. You didn't see her grapple down, but she's right there. All right, let's go in.
All right.
Did you grapple?
She just smiles at you and walks towards Crane.
She is so creepy.
Yeah, I don't know if I quite trust her.
What's the like situation on the ground or whatever? Like, what do we see when the doors are open?
It's very
So
Call of Duty of
inside,
you.
it's very much like it looks like there was some kind of fires that went off. They have since been extinguished for the most part, but there's like the scorch marks and the smoke and dust that's still kind of in the air. The actual main room that you guys are in is just got desks and paperwork. The paperwork is like either completely burnt up or just like still floating partially through the air as it's still like coming down from the explosions. And the overall structure of the building appears generally intact. There's some areas that look pretty fractured, but it's not like it's going to collapse or anything like that. Not enough damage was done to it as far as that's concerned. So there's several rooms that go off with halls. It all looks very clinical as far as like everything's very simple and basic. There's no decorations. There's no personalization. It's just like the beige colored walls and like office carpeting, you know, just very monotonous looking.
Ugh, it looks like something exploded in here. I wonder if they had like some dangerous chemicals or something. What are you guys? Was it just information going on here, or like
Technology and yeah. There's no chemicals done in here, not that I know of. Well, shit. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, there's probably no chemicals.
nothing that could have exploded by itself? Then
I mean, like I could make a computer explode if I tried really hard, but
not like this. Not unintentionally.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, maybe not. I don't know.
It just doesn't look like it was an accident. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not an accident, right?
Is there anyone like any bodies around? Like if I look around the desks and stuff, is there like no?
No, nobody.
How many people should
Well,
there have been working here?
I don't know, a couple dozen at least, and different floors, not just in here, but like in general. I don't even see any blood, so nobody was injured, right?
Well, thank God for that.
Do you think maybe you had a mole?
Oh God.
Ooh, that would be exciting.
Jesse just kind of like has a big sigh and is just like rubbing her forehead like, oh shit. Like she hadn't even considered that as a possibility.
Are there any lights that are on? Can I tell if the electricity is like off?
Well, the electricity seems to be functioning okay. There's a few lights that are flickering from the damage, but other than that.
Are there any computer consoles in here?
No, there's no computers in this room.
Okay, well, we should see if we can get, like, where did you say the hard copies that are in here are, like, toast, and she, like, takes a piece of paper and it just, like, crumbles when she touches it. So if you were looking for, like, hard copy stuff, we need to go to, do you think they have, like, a storage room, or?
Yeah, I know where all the things are. Okay. I don't know, I still don't know if there's nobody in here, but we just need to be careful. So let's just be careful.
Careful's my
can I do something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I would love to reach into my pocket and touch my game tokens, and I want to divine. I want to investigate.
Okay, what do you want to investigate?
I actually want to know if there's anything in this building that would interest me or our investigation.
Okay, let's get a roll.
Okay. Sorry, let me pull up my sheet here. Okay, so I'm gonna use my game tokens, my self-reliance and confidence, and my empowered tag. So that's 3.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys want me to read those out every time, but
Oh dear Lord.
oh dear
All right,
Lord.
you will get one question you can ask me, but I will choose what happens because of it.
What is the best item in here that will help us with our investigation, or help me?
I'm gonna give you an incomplete on this one. There is because you didn't get a hit on this. There would be no way for you, even with the divination. You're getting.
Is it like whispers of like so
noise.
many different things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
it's,
there's
like,
just so much here
overwhelming.
that could help you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Okay, so
Alright.
she'll like take her hand out of her pocket, be a little flustered for a second, and just kind of be in awe that there's so much hidden information here.
So who normally works here? How many people?
Oh my God, last we had employees were like 50 something. Maybe, it fluctuates depending. Sometimes they move from this building to another. Camilla has a lot of employees, and they all don't know that they work for her, obviously. So there's people who own businesses, and she owns the people that own the businesses, and a whole thing.
You can't own people, Jesse. It's called slavery.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean, Nancy.
And she's just
I think we do.
picking through debris and just like looking for like the next room or hallway.
What's Crane doing?
Stands and dusts himself off, and he's just watching what's occurring. Probably like runs a finger like down a desk and is inspecting the dust.
Okay.
People are supposed to be here now.
Yes, normally. Technically, it would be a skeleton crew because it's really late and they're, but we have people working here usually around the clock.
Is there like an overwhelming amount of like dust everywhere?
What are you gauging that off of? Like, what is your baseline for that?
Cranes was just maybe wondering if the people that were supposed to be here were turned into dust.
Oh. I don't think you would know the answer to that. If you want to investigate, you could try.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just roll 2 because I don't really have any investigative stuff. Well,
okay. Maybe. There seems like a lot of dust.
I too am gonna snoop around. Actually, that's one of my tags, is snoop around. And try to see if I can find anything, just anything useful, again, for our investigation, or just something that looks peculiar, or just strange in general. So I'm going to use snooping around and aware of every movement around me. Just see if there's anything kind of weird.
Okay. It's not bad.
An 8.
Yeah, it's a hit. So you can ask me 2 questions. They might be fuzzy or incomplete, or you may be exposed to danger.
Okay. Is there anything in this room that looks out of the ordinary, unusual? But I besides the explosion, just anything unusual that catches my eye.
What would be unusual for Sana?
So describe this room again. So there's like computers and
No computers. No computers.
Or there's no computers. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like an office, just like a large office area where there's people that were working at desks, but there's no personal effects. It's very much a notepads, papers, files, filing cabinets, chairs, desks kind of thing. It's very, very like simplified, minimalist.
Okay. When's the last time you saw an office without computers, though?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, any of the desks have, any of the desks have anything other than notes and pens and pads of paper? And does any of the desks have anything not normal on them? If they all kind of have the same thing?
Well, I mean, a lot of things have been dropped around. So to answer your question, if there's anything unusual based on your, like, Sana's analysis of the room,
right?
At first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything that is out of place as far as like what belongs here. What does strike you as odd, which is what Bluja just said, is that there aren't computers and this is supposed to be an office.
Any of the
no electronics of any kind, no cell phones, no charging cables, no telephones, like no landline telephones, nothing.
Is this normal, Jesse? Do you really have them just working here with nothing else? With no electronics?
Top secret information. Electronics equals access to information. I mean, what would you do if you were trying to keep hold of everything? Nobody brings in phones, nobody brings in cameras, I mean, you know how it is. You can hack into just about anything, just being close to it with an electronic device.
Ava's gonna glance over at Nancy and point to her phone in her pocket. Like, I brought my phone. Did you bring your phone?
Nancy like pulls out her phone. And does it have service?
No.
Any of the for my second question, any notes or anything that I see? Any notes written down?
I had a mild success. I'm trying to give you something here that's not like
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. Yeah, there's a note that you can see, but it's like barely, you can't like get to it. It seems to be blocked by a array of debris that surrounded it, but it's one of the only things that's untouched by the fire or anything else in the room. But you basically have to take a risk to get into that area to recover it as a result.
You guys see that stuff over there? It looks like there might be some notes or something we can grab. Should we investigate?
I can help. I will help. I don't know.
I'm curious. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the risk and try to like climb over it and climb over the debris and see if I can check the notes out.
Okay, go ahead and take a risk.
So,
is there any way I can assist her? Like by like helping her and give her a bonus to her roll or anything like that?
Only if you change the game.
Oh, okay.
That's how you guys can usually assist each other, by changing the game to apply an advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to do that, you
can
can.
take a risk then.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie. So anything that allows you like physical prowess or like intuition of like where not to step just in case kind of thing, like that kind of
okay. I have
ability.
one thing.
Okay.
Because I'm not a very physical character, but I do have I am, more keen, I guess. So I kind of just look at the debris first and see if I can find a small opening without, anything falling on me or falling into it. I noticed that there's kind of like a large, looks like maybe the lighting fixture fell, and I kind of just pull that over, and it makes an easier path for me to go across onto the other desks. So I kind of just move this giant lighting fixture very carefully so I don't get any glass or anything on me, and try to make a path through. So I'm going to use Always Prepared, just because I'm preparing myself and investigating first.
Yeah.
Okay.
9. Good.
Nice.
Okay. So a 9 is a mild success. Things are going to get messy. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to offer you a choice. Either you make it through, but the area behind you collapses and you're stuck. Or you watch it collapse in front of you and you pull yourself away, but you will not have access to the note.
I am going to make it across and then have it collapse and I get stuck.
Okay. So go ahead and describe what happens as Sana is doing this. She feels like she's pretty, like, she's got her footing, she's going good, everything seems fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of like tiptoeing over so I'm not stepping on anything, and then as I move everything, maybe like actually the top collapses more. So the roof from whatever explosion, it starts collapsing more. And now there's just a large mound in front of me. And I'm on the other side and just more debris just falls down and makes it incredibly difficult for me to get across.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys will probably hear the like, initially you'll hear like almost like the bending of the metal of like, you know how those like styrofoam or whatever the foam tiles are in office buildings that you like get seated on the like cross metal beams or whatever, the thin ones. You'll hear that, like the creaking, and everybody will hear that for a moment, and then all of a sudden just like this immense noise of it collapsing right behind her as she gets across. You guys don't know if she's made it across, obviously, but that happens.
Nancy swears.
Sorry guys. I'm okay over here.
What's on the other side? Like, where did she go to the other side of?
It was like a side room.
Oh, okay.
But there was a door on this section of the office for you guys.
Yeah, I noticed some notes and stuff on the other side, so I tried to go across.
So, is there a way out behind there, or
do I see any other doors or anything on this side?
Pitch black. Pitch black.
No.
Oh my god.
It's really dark over here.
do you have a phone, Sana?
I do. So I take out
the flashlight.
Yeah. I take out the flashlight, and I'm gonna look at what I came over here for and see if there's anything useful on this side.
Okay, cool. Let me real quick ask, is Crane or Ava or anybody else gonna do anything in the meantime?
Crane sits leaning back onto a desk, and he just goes, "We're all going to die." And he just watches the situation unfold.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. She'll sit down next to Crane and go, "Oh, we've made a huge mistake," and she'll pull out a flask and start unscrewing the flask.
I'm still looking around like the perimeter of the room, trying to find like the next thing, right? The next room, the next place. So.
Oh yeah, I mean you can find the hallway that leads out. There's going to be another series of different offices. All of them are set up in the same way. There's no electronics at all.
Are there any like indicators of people?
Not as far as you can tell. There's no blood. There's no like
clothing
or anything strewn about.
A cursory glance of like rooms as like pass by like on the hallway, like just looking through, because what Jessie had been worried about was like an infiltration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's just like walking down the hallway, kind of a little dopey at this point because of the painkillers. So she's just like walking down the hallway, like, and being like, nobody in there. No one in there. Like totally the rest of the party is like in the front entry hallway, and she's just like going along, no big deal.
I'm gonna ask you this question, and it's entirely up to you if you want Nancy to have a story tag for being drugged, basically.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm gonna give myself a story tag.
Okay.
For like Vicodin 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can allow it to affect you however you choose. If you think that it would be negative or positive, etc.
I will record it in my little notebook. And yeah, she's just a little dopey wandering down the hallways by herself.
Okay. All right. So, Sana, on the notes, you find in Spanish. Does Sana know how to read Spanish?
Very little. She can understand kind of basic Spanish.
Okay, so I'll give you kind of like some generic stuff that you'll get out of it. It's basically talking about how we haven't left in some days. You think it says 5. The writing is very bad. Like, it's very fast. This project, and then a bunch of stuff. Very strange words because they're talking about very specific things that aren't very common to be used in like regular dialect of Spanish. And then some other parts of it includes in 2 days. And then there's some more information about like general, I'm trying to give you like very simple snippets here. We're going to say satellite, and mountain.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to these notes.
Okay.
Just like grab them, like pull them up and
Mm-hmm.
put them in my purse and hold on to them.
Okay.
So now that I have my flashlight on, do I see anything else in this room? Even like an exit or anything like that?
There's not a lot actually. What you notice though, when you finally kind of gone through everything, this looks like a cleaning room. Like there's like a locker with like a broom. There's a broom and a bucket, and like as you're kind of moving around, there's not a lot of space to maneuver. It's a slightly larger broom closet, so to speak, but very much kind of minimally used, which might attribute to why there were notes over here. And why you could see them, because there was like a small opening that was essentially made from something hitting the wall, the drywall, which is what gave you the idea to go over there. But aside from that, it's a relatively small room, and across the way you'll see that there is a door. And there's no light shining underneath or anything like that, because the hallway doesn't appear to have the lighting there. Whether the fixtures were knocked out or otherwise, you're not really sure. But yeah, there's nothing like in the way between you and the door or anything like that.
Can I try to go through the door?
Yeah, sure.
Or okay, yeah, I'll go through.
All right. So you're on the other side of the door.
Yeah. So anything?
There's
Is it a
hallways.
hallway? Okay.
Yeah, there's a hallway. Well, you can go left or right down the way, basically. You could probably find your way back to where you were with the rest of the group after a bit, if Sana has good navigational, directional skills.
Sort of, yeah. Well, we could say that, yeah, I did eventually go back to the room where everybody else is.
Okay. What is everyone else doing while Sana is on the other side? Other than Nancy going off by herself.
I will actually, if I see Nancy wandering off, I'll probably. Oh, yeah, I will probably get up. Oh God. I will probably get up and follow her. I'm so sorry.
Are we having cat problems?
Yes, 100% just not why we wander over. So come back to me. Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm doing can be technically called like an investigation of like the rest of the building. If you want to, like, I'll roll for it and just like see what I see. Because I'm just trying to get like a feel for like where everyone must have gone and like why it is that this is such an emergency, you know? Like Nancy's definitely like, what? There's nothing wrong. No one's here. Even though, like, obviously there were supposed to be people here, so no one being here is what's wrong. So yeah, if you want, I can roll an investigation.
Yep. All right, your power tags is
use-
still burnt, right?
Yeah, all my subversion ones, but I've got investigator tags, so I'll use investigator, get the dirt, nosy as hell, and then I'll do a negative for Vicodin because she's not paying that much attention.
Okay.
So it's a +2. Still gets a 9.
Not bad.
Not bad. So basically what she's asking question-wise is like, where have all the people gone?
Where have all the people gone?
Yeah, where have all those
Very
people
large
gone?
question. Based on the information you can find in the hallways, it looks like there may have been either an evacuation or expedited removal of people, but not by force.
Okay. And then the second question is basically asking, like, where did the, like, whatever explosion, like, where did it originate from?
Oh, the explosion. There were multiple places that it happened in the building. But they weren't very large and inherently on themselves. It's the fact that there were so many of them that caused this kind of an effect.
Okay. So those are my two questions. And like she probably wanders back to the rest of the group and she's like, there's no one here. They all left or got escorted out or forcibly removed.
The building's secure?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say
secured the
about all the
building.
stuff that was in it, but the building itself is here.
At this point, you guys will turn to kind of talk to one another, and you'll notice Jessie is not amongst you.
Oh no.
Where did she go? Did you see where she went?
I didn't see her when I was walking by.
No, I don't see her either.
Do you think that she
This was
set
just a
us
ruse. I'm gonna
up?
tell it. Yeah, probably. I mean,
I
that would
didn't
be
steal
interesting.
anything.
No, I know.
By the way-
Are you all right? How are you feeling? How you feeling, Nance?
I'm fine.
She's gonna like grab your cheeks and just kind of like rub them a little bit. Oh yeah, look at you. You're feeling good.
Don't touch me.
Where's your headache now? It's gone, right?
Well, yeah, I don't have a headache, actually.
I know.
Anyway, we should just go and find Gibbs and have some waffles.
By the way,
What? Who?
no, she probably just went to go do her own thing, probably to continue investigating.
You really think she would do that?
I mean,
I didn't see her get over here. You know,
this this doesn't really seem like her type of place. She likes computers. There's no computers. Why would she be here?
Or she's going to whatever in this building that she doesn't want us to see. Whatever they've been
Let's
keeping in
go
this building.
find her then.
Do any of you know Spanish by any chance?
Yeah, my last name is fucking De La Rosa.
Cool. Can you read these notes? And I hand Nancy the notes. My Spanish is very limited, but this might give us a better idea of what the people were doing here.
Sure, I look at the notes. What does it say?
Okay.
Nancy's
so
fluent in Spanish. Like
Yeah,
her mom
that's
was Latina.
Yeah. Well, I remember last time. Remember when you went to go and get her patched up? So, yeah. That's why I made it Spanish and not some other random language.
It's in Portuguese. Ha!
It's a dead language that no one knows.
Ancient Sumerian.
No librarians in the area. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the TLDR translation is going to be that in 5 days, the Project Hellfire, yes, Hellfire, is going to be moved to the satellite office at the mountaintop.
Does it have a date as to when this note was written?
2 days ago.
It looks like they moved this office early.
What mountaintop? Is there a mountain that we know of? Like outside of the city or something that we would know to what they're referring to?
No, that's
like maybe
really
a
weird.
slang or
It could be another code name.
Yeah,
It would be,
that's what
it would definitely,
for a
Like-
bar or something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Mount-
Project Hellfire, Mountaintop. It's just they're all code names. It doesn't actually mean anything.
Okay.
So they moved it, and then they destroyed the evidence of whatever evidence. It's fine.
yeah,
And
it's all secure.
Just because Jessie doesn't know, it doesn't mean Camilla doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't tell Jessie everything. The person who has the knowledge is the person in control, and I guarantee you, Camilla likes to be the person in control.
Eva's gonna look around for Jessie.
Okay.
Like, just kind of like, is she listening to us right now? Yeah,
At first
I
glance, she
think you're
doesn't appear to
probably
be
right.
by.
What do you mean at first glance? Oh, God. Okay, well, perhaps you're right. Jessie!
No,
I think
no
we're
response.
good here. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the helicopter.
Have you ever flown a helicopter, Ava?
I have not, but I've always wanted to.
Maybe we should just drive back, catch a cab or something.
Do you
I
know
don't-
I never ever driven a helicopter.
We should not try
think-
today.
I think the two of us could very well fly a helicopter together. I mean, how hard can it be?
Are you insane?
Charlie has those super rad like double throttle controls for his video games. I could probably do it.
Right, it's probably
you-
exactly like a video game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No.
What is Crane doing?
Are you serious?
Yeah, why not?
Crane
When
has
are you
started
ever
to
going to get a
gurgle
chance
This isn't-
to
This
drive
isn't
a
flight
helicopter?
simulator. This is real life, and you guys will die. No.
Well,
no.
if you don't truly live, then why does
Nancy?
it matter if you die?
Nancy's high.
This is
so
one
it has
time
to
I
ex-
agree with Nancy.
Eva,
Would you like to join us?
oh, did you take Eva, did you take anything?
I mean, every morning. Just crush a little bit of Vicodin up in my pancakes.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, what? More.
I mean, I
What
have
was Crane
some.
doing?
Would you like to?
I mean, it's not like it's just like it's not. I'm just chill, all right, Sana. Maybe you should chill.
No,
right?
no. You know what? Let's just call a cab and go back. We're not flying a helicopter. That is
What if Jessie got eaten by one of those reptile people that she was so scared and like Nancy
starts laughing.
snort laughs like
Yeah, you're just gonna start laughing as well. This is the most fun
Oh
she's
my
ever
God.
had with Nancy.
Crane, please help me. I can't. We have to get these
This-
two out of here.
This is
We
what
have to
happens
go.
when
we
Gibbs
have to
is
go
away.
find
This is
her
just-
before the dinosaurs.
What did
Crane's
you
still
say,
juggling. Crane's juggling 2 smoke grenades whilst he's just
Oh.
listening to it. He's
While
like,
he's waiting,
I'm having like a
awesome.
really hard time
Just
hearing anymore.
also-
I don't know if it's just me or.
Yeah, actually,
Oh.
no. It does sound
I
lower
can hear
now,
him
more.
for some reason.
hello.
No,
hello.
it's lower.
I mean, I can hear your voice. It's just lower than everyone else's, so it makes it
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with it. I can try and turn myself
Yeah,
up a
that's
little bit.
weird.
That'd be helpful for me if that all possible.
Is it for everybody or just for a couple of people?
It's much better right now though, for some reason.
Yeah, you just got it better.
I just turned it up some on my interface.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that helps.
Crane's juggling smoke grenades and missing Gibbs.
Aw.
Audibly.
Well,
I would just
I
like
just
to clarify, Ava is fine. It's not like she seems like she's, high or anything like that. So she
Okay.
clearly abuses Vicodin like regularly. So she's the same as she usually is.
Okay.
Nancy's just loopy. She's not
Nancy's
like
loopy.
she doesn't abuse Vicodin regularly.
Yeah. I will say, actually, Nancy won't see this because she's on Vicodin. Crane, you're sitting on the desk still, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a metal desk, and for a very strange, brief moment, you feel a zap go into your body, and then as you are about to catch the grenade, there is a slight arc of electricity. It hasn't yet touched the grenade. I'm gonna give you a moment here to face danger and react to it.
Okay, wow. I think he would be a little stunned by what's happening, and it would play out.
Okay.
I don't think he would react in time.
Time
Okay.
to punch that grenade.
Okay, let's do a physical face danger here to endure the harm, potentially.
Okay. It was smoke grenades he was
Correct.
juggling, though. Right. Okay.
Yep.
I'll go with Unbreakable Hide, Inhuman Strength, High Pain Threshold. Yeah, I'll go with those. I'll go with those 3.
Okay.
You got this. You got this. You'll be fine.
9. Okay. Not terrible. You're just gonna take a -1 to the tier status. Let's call this one canceled out because the effect wouldn't have been as high because it's a smoke grenade. But what happens is, so you're kind of tossing the grenade back up, and as the other one starts to land, you see the arc, and then as it hits that smoke grenade, it arcs up into the air and hits the other one, and they both simultaneously go off. As you're kind of pushed back, and the desk, because you're still like kind of leaning up against it, you're pushing the desk, and the desk is pushing against the other desk, and it's just kind of like a wall of desks being pushed behind you as these grenades go off. The 3 of you guys, obviously to the side, and you notice this. You don't notice the arc, but you notice the grenades both going off, and now the entire room is completely filled with smoke. Luckily, there was no shrapnel hitting any of the rest of you guys.
Okay,
yeah, there's a lot
we're
of
all, like,
coffee.
choking and coughing. Okay, we definitely need to get out of here now. Let's go. And
Whoops.
then, what was
Whoops.
that? Crane!
I thought I saw
happened?
something. It wasn't me. I'm a good juggler.
That's debatable.
It doesn't matter. Let's get out of here.
Is there like a downstairs?
Mhm.
I only went on this floor.
Correct.
Maybe she went downstairs. We should probably find her.
Let's.
I mean, I'm not really a team player, but I still know you don't leave anyone behind. And she like does this like really unsubtle cough, Gibbs cough, and then actually starts coughing more because of the smoke.
Yeah. So,
Ava's
is there
gonna,
any?
like, get down on the ground and like kind of like awkwardly crawl dramatically like she's dying towards these stairs that Nancy mentioned they were gonna check.
I was gonna
fine.
say, are
She's
there
just being dramatic.
stairs or some other entrance that we had not checked out? Because I know Nancy
yeah.
went down a hall and. Okay, yeah. Let's head in that direction then.
Okay, up or down?
Down.
Down.
Okay. All right. So, Crane, are you going with them after you've recovered
Yes.
from?
Yes. from the big whoops, yes.
Oops. You did notice the electrical arcs though, like Crane does, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. So you're kind of moving your way down, and the farther down you go, it seems like the air has gotten less dusty. But it's also colder. Like, it's way colder down here. And the further down you keep going, are you going to check every floor on the way down, or are you just kind of just going?
How many floors are there?
Well, the building was 10 feet, or 10 stories
Okay.
tall. And there's a substantial additional levels below. So,
I think Nancy is just like opening the door in the stairway, looking out into the level, like telling everybody shh, listening, and then like if there's no like footsteps immediately, like this is very like not thorough. She's just like nope, and closes the door and like goes down to the next level.
okay.
Yeah, I would say we'd try to get to the very bottom, maybe.
Okay.
Unless there's something interesting.
Yeah, I think Ava's just going down as well, and anything that catches her eye, like a fancy door or something, or if she hears something, she might stop. But meanwhile, she's probably just being like, Jesse! As she goes down the stairs.
Yeah. After the first 3 levels below ground level, all the doors subsequently afterward, once you get out of the fire exit door, like the stairwell, you're immediately faced with completely like clearance only secure doors that block off the rest of the hallways.
I guess, did any of you guys find a security badge? No.
No.
No, I doubt anyone would leave their security badge.
Nancy takes the gun that she took and she just starts like whacking at the thing with the butt of the gun, just trying to break it.
Yeah, how secured are these doors? Are they just regular doors with like key card access, or are they like big security doors?
They are quarantine levels of security door access type thing.
Nancy's still just whacking at it with her gun. Can I get like? This is how they do it in the movies.
I kind of grab Nancy and pull her. It's not gonna work. These doors are way too guarded.
Well, then she says, if that's not gonna work, if you're like, no, don't do that, then she'll like stand back and she'll like aim at the door and be like,
no. I'm trying to grab her. No.
Wait, just for a second, think that maybe this guy over here, just gonna thumb at Crane, can maybe just kick down the door.
Well,
I mean, I can try. It looks a bit secure. What the hell did you give Nancy, by the way?
Just some. You want some? It's just some Vicodin. I honestly didn't think it would bother her this much.
Vicodin. She's also very young to be having.
And she's probably
I started Vicodin when I was 16. I'll have you know.
Oh,
it's probably fine.
She's probably never taken a painkiller stronger than an Advil.
No, you couldn't have just given her like an asprin or something?
I don't have that aspirin. You start Vicodin at 16. That's just what we all do, right?
Do you have water or something to give her so she can?
I mean, I do, but that's not gonna help.
I just maybe she didn't have security clearance either. Although I don't think that would stop her. I saw what she did with my phone, and I put my phone on the door, and I'm like, do it.
Yeah, nothing happens. I love that, though. That's great.
I saw what you did with my phone before. Here, this will work. No, man. Okay.
I think Crane should try to kick it down. He's fancy.
I just want to see if he can, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I'm gonna get my tea.
You can try,
I'm tempted,
but
I mean, what if there's something in there that's not meant to come out?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I mean, I'll do it if you want.
Are you sure that that's what you think and you're not just chickening out?
Right, step back. He's just like instantly ready to kick it in.
Okay. I need you out of character to know this is at a -5 because of the material of the door. So I just want you to know whatever you're doing here.
All right, let's go with Inhuman Strength, Brutal Fighter. Can I go with Vengeful, because it's like he's been spurred on by being called a chicken over it?
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit of a pep talk as well to himself, like, right, bloody show you. Come on then, kids. Come on.
Yes.
Nice.
This is great.
Actually ridiculous. Doubt me. And then we step back and we'll
that's at a
charge it with our
-1.
shoulder.
You got this.
So-
you got this.
Oh wait, hang on. I did so it's a minus. Can I add minuses on this? Or
You'll
shall I
just take
roll the
one
two and
away
we'll
from
take
whatever
one?
the result is,
Okay.
yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no.
a 2. You rolled a 2. I will let you describe what this non-budging door does and what your body does in response.
So we've just come down, and then this door's here, and he's stepped back. It's right, step back, step back, step back. And he takes a little short run up and just charges into it with his shoulder, and it just doesn't move. And he just sort of just bounces back and hits whatever the closest wall is, and it's just like, right, yes. That's, it's quite something really in there.
It's okay, Crane. You don't have to try that
Oh.
again.
Yeah, that looked
That looks
painful.
painful.
Are you all
That
right?
looks very painful.
Oh, I'm fine. Nothing.
You sure you don't want me to try and shoot it? We could go down another level. I don't even know how many
I
levels
know.
there are.
These.
I decided at the
I
last
have a
minute that
grenade
whatever's in
launcher.
there should not come out. That's
But you took that? You brought that?
No, there's no way.
Do not.
No, I left it.
Not. Yeah. Do not try that.
I was gonna say, like, they just like use zip
Let me
line.
get my
You
bag of
literally dropped
holding
the
that holds
grenade launcher.
everything for me.
Yeah. Oh,
We
that's
could just
not-
like let's save this door for later, and we'll just see if Jessie's down another level or 2. And if she's not, then well, it was her choice to leave the party. I mean,
The party?
Group?
What?
I'm
Oh,
just
you played too
getting.
many games.
It's Charlie. Charlie plays too many video games. I don't have time for video games. Those are for kids. And she's like, looks like she's getting really tired.
You're a
All
kid
right,
too,
so-
Nancy.
Okay, so the other 2 doors downstairs, also like the same type of door.
Yeah, so you go to door 4 is the one that you just went to. 5 is exactly like that. 6 is like that, except for all the lights are out and there's emergency red lights in the basement there area. And this door does appear slightly ajar. At first glance, immediately because of the dark, it looks like it's closed. But as the light switches a little bit, you can see there's a shadow, so it seems like it's slightly open.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well.
Jessie!
Yeah, we all know the Jessie. Just like knock a little bit. Jessie.
Crane, does
Maybe
Crane
I'll-
yell as well?
no. He's very quietly just so
Okay.
disappointed in himself. I think he's just quietly standing
Oh, poor boy.
behind the rest of the group.
Okay. No response. I'm gonna say,
Slowly creep.
Crane,
open
are
the
you
door.
looking at through the door, or are you like not even paying attention?
I think he would glance up as they're all shouting and looking down into this like red lit hallway towards this area.
Okay.
He would look up.
All right. Crane, you'll recognize it first. Ava and Sana, you see a kind of like spark, almost like, you know how like a fuse box, if the wire has been pulled, it's got that electrical spark coming out of it. It kind of looks like that, but the light is blue versus a typical reddish orange color that you would expect from a spark. Nancy probably doesn't recognize what it is. Crane, you recognize it as the same arc that you saw earlier.
That's weird.
Crane leans slightly forward and into the area is like, Jesse?
So is this electrical box inside the door, or
It's not
like
the
right
electrical
outside?
box. I'm just saying it's like
Or-
a light, like the sparks from an
Oh.
electrical box. You see it down the hallway. Like you can kind of see it coming out of a room, maybe, or like a doorway or something like that. It's you'd have to go farther in, but you can see the emanating sparks essentially.
Okay.
Nancy sits
can I-
down on the stairs and yawns.
I'm thinking it's like
gonna-
familiar to Crane from when Jesse zapped the guys.
Yes.
But he's associating it with her as he cools down
Yes.
into the area.
Got it.
No response
Wait,
though.
Crane, are you going in? We should stick together. There might be. We should stick
we
together.
should definitely stick together.
I think we're
Are
on
we
the right
going in
track.
there?
It's dark in there. Are you sure?
I say we go in.
Okay.
We're all the way. We made it all the way down here. Might as well
You go
check it out.
Bunga team. Let's do this.
I'm gonna take
Did you
the
just say
flashlight.
cowabunga?
Yes.
Like, not sarcastically?
Right.
I'm gonna use the flashlight on my phone to.
I was a
try
child once, Nancy.
to look down the
I
hallway.
watched cartoons.
Cowabunga. Nancy's like giggling a little bit as she goes
She's
down the
all
hallway.
flustered.
All right. Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first with my flashlight.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I'll be behind Crane.
I will-
and there's
I will
definitely
also do that
like,
thing.
yeah, there's partially like I'm just behind Crane in the like order that we're going down the hall, but there's also partially like if someone tries to attack, like, and Crane's in front of me, I won't get hurt. Crane will take the brunt of it. Like she's using him as a meat shield a little bit, like, and hoping he doesn't notice.
Okay. So you're going down the hallway. There's a few rooms on either side. The best way I can describe this hallway as you guys are moving down, it's very clinical. The tiling is all white. Think kind of science labby-esque. The windows, the large, long windows that you're seeing on either side of you reveals like labs, but they're not labs like chemical labs. They're labs like technology labs. There's circuitry and boards and wires, and they're all containing their own units. And the doors are obviously sealed shut on either of those first two rooms that you see. It would be nearly impossible to discern what it was that they were working on in those rooms. But again, no people, no blood, no bodies, no signs of people having been inside or anything like that as far as you're concerned. And so as you're continuing down and moving, you get closer to the sparks, and the arcs have changed a little bit. They're fainter now as you get closer to everything. I need Sana and Crane to face danger for me real quick. Physical, please.
Okay.
You don't see it coming, but there's going to be something that happens. So I need to see what.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in Unbreakable Hide, High Pain Threshold, and I'm gonna throw in Human Shield because I'm in front of people as well.
Yeah, you're in front of Ava.
He was
and Nancy.
made for this.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what I got. I just have really always prepared for whatever's about to happen. I'll use that. Okay, where's...
Oh boy.
I rolled the
Okay.
wrong dice.
Oh yeah, you did.
Grab the wrong one. Okay.
Not a heck of a lot better. Okay. So, this is what will happen. Sana, you see the flickering kind of stop for a second, and almost like in slow motion, it like as it comes back, it's almost like the there's like a blinding light for just a brief split second, and when like you blink and reopen your eyes, you can feel an enormous force of power just push you backwards.
Oh boy.
Crane, because you were right behind her versus front of her, you cannot help Sana, but you can stop the force from hitting Nancy and Ava. So with your success, you'll take a lesser status, and they won't take any. So I'm gonna give Crane Winded. You can tell me how it looks when he takes the brunt of this. Like, it's an invisible force. It's almost like a massive gust of wind, but way more powerful. And Sana, I'm gonna have a 6 is pretty bad. So you're gonna take a tier 3 status of first. Well, what's a higher version of Winded? I think Bruised. We're gonna give you a 3 Bruised. It's like you got punched in the chest and like knocked clear backward.
Oh god.
And you guys, Ava and Nancy, you guys see Sana just fly back, past you.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is what I get for being the brave one. Oh, that hurt. Oh.
That is exactly what you get for being the brave one.
Are you okay?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Do you need an Advil?
Ava,
No.
Ava will
has
rush
Advil.
over and help you up.
Thank
Are
you.
you all right?
Yeah, what was that? It was like some weird light and pushed me back. What?
I don't know,
What
but
was
I
that?
can't believe Jesse bailed on us.
This is a weird place.
Jesse. Jesse.
So Crane, are you gonna do anything in response to what happened just now?
I mean, he would have turned as that was happening, and I think he would have tried to use himself as a shield, like in that moment, and then like
Okay.
takes it across, and then if we're all sort of standing back up, he's just like, I think this might be Jesse doing this, if that makes any sense.
What?
Really?
Oh yeah, no. Now that you say it, she did this to my phone. Not like a lot.
Did what?
What did she do? Bzzz.
Little zappy things. She's like a electric.
She's like Thor.
Jedi, I guess.
She has a hammer?
No.
That's Thor, right?
Thor's got the
So
hammer,
why-
but he's also got like lightning eyes.
Oh.
Or that's. So why can't she just tell us to get out of here rather than freaking attack us?
I don't think it was on purpose. I mean, maybe it was on purpose. Jesse, if you want us to leave, you can just tell us to leave. We'll leave.
Dude,
Maybe she's in trouble.
well, I'm not going forward. There's some weird force of energy straight ahead of us.
Are you sure that you didn't like use it all up? Does
Somebody
it seem
else
like
wants
the
to
light
try.
is still there? Like whatever
Can
light.
The sparks are
Oh, yeah.
almost completely faded, just as a response to that question.
Okay. I
Somebody
think
else wants
Nancy
to
is.
try.
I think Nancy's like, you should get an Advil from Eva. It really helped my brain, my headache. And then she like says, it's okay. Me and Crane are gonna go. And then she touches Crane on the back and she's like, right? Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, there we go. We're
Yeah,
back.
we're
We're
back.
back. We're back.
Sorry, guys. I broke it.
Who did it? Who done it?
I had too. Hello?
Oh, this one has the dice.
Some of us.
This is not exactly.
Jesse, why are you doing this to us?
Jesse, stop.
please.
I mean, everyone except for PB is... Well, and Sana's not here either. Can you guys...
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Still
I'm
no
back.
PB.
It's like somebody's messing with shit. Who's messing with it? Who's doing
I don't
this?
know.
Oh, and there. I mean,
Well,
it's. Hey, thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
Sub hype.
Can you fix it,
Yes.
please? It's... Hey!
Oh, no, it's like cycling through.
Returned.
Oh yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
had the dice up on the screen. That's what it was, I think.
Oh,
Mhm.
right.
What we've been saying. I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I've been trying to
Overall,
say it out
I think,
loud.
yeah.
I promise
Make
we've
sure
been
we-
using fantasy grounds. No.
Anyway, hopefully we remain on
Make
screen
sure.
now.
We'll call out our dice rolls from now on too.
Yeah. I
Okay.
actually didn't notice it before, so.
So what happened with Crane when Nancy was like, "We'll do this. It'll be fine. You and me, we got this." And she was like waiting for you to go ahead.
Yeah, so Crane like puts his hand up and he's like, maybe wait here. It's to find out if this is some sort of message from Jessie and she doesn't want us to continue, then it's probably safer if I take the first few paces ahead.
Oh, yep. I'll be behind, way behind,
I mean,
extra
or-
behind.
Before we do that, can I reach in and divine and see if the way
Yes.
is clear?
Yeah, while
Yeah,
they're talking,
okay.
you can do that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I am going to use the same power tags as before. So divine, self-reliant and confident, and empowered. So that's going to be 3
Okay.
for those
Sounds
listening.
good.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you're changing the game or are you investigating?
Let's see. I was going to investigate.
Okay.
But I'm not sure which, Sorry, I'm just reading change the game to see what that would do for us. No,
Oh.
investigate sounds about right, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Sounds about like what I was trying to do.
Sounds good. You can ask me 3 pointed questions.
Perfect. Is the way clear?
Is the way clear? Give me more specific questions.
Sorry, like, is this pathway going through this door? Is it okay? Is it clear? Is it going to attack anybody if we go through this doorway?
It is still dangerous.
Ah, okay. Second question, is Jessie on the other side of this door?
Somewhere on the other side of the door.
Okay. Third question, is Jessie in danger? Does she need our help?
Jessie isn't asking for help, but she is in danger.
Ah. Okay.
So you can narrate that however you want, like however the voices speak to you or anything like that.
Okay, yeah. So those of you who didn't know, it comes in weird whispers that kind of sound like Ava's voice, but not really Ava's voice, and she doesn't really know where they're coming from. So it's probably like, just low whispering, multiple layers of voice, of her own voice, and then it's just like, Jessie needs help. Be careful at the door, and things like that. So Ava will just kind of like snap out of it and say, "Hey, be careful at the door. Be careful at the door. I think it's still booby trapped, but Jessie is on the other side of that door, and she
How
needs
do
our
you know
help."
that?
You asked me what garbage I do. That's the garbage I do. Don't ask me again. Now let's go.
I'm still not going first.
No.
neither am I.
no.
There's still. Hey, Nance, can you open your fancy door and just like put us on the other side?
I think that Nancy probably like up to this point hasn't really like tried to like touch that part of herself. And when Ava asks her, "Can you do this?" without even like thinking about it, she checks to see if like it's a part of her and also separate from her, like, and she checks to see if like that power is there and realizes that it's not. Like, it's sleeping, it's quiet, because the power tags are burned, which means I can't use any of them, right? Yeah. So there's this moment of introspection, and then you can see her look a little pale, and then she's like, I don't think that would work. And swallows. Like, she's not saying like, no, I can't do this thing, but she's very obviously being like, we're not doing this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. How about we throw a smoke grenade through?
Just don't disarm it. Just
How's that going to help?
I
see
don't
if it
know,
like
but it
triggers
should be fun.
anything.
Yeah.
Try.
Ava's gonna do that. She's gonna pull the pin on the grenade, the smoke grenade, and she's gonna throw it through the door.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Away, Geronimo. What did they say?
I would like Geronimo. I think that's when you dive into something, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Timber?
Okay.
Is it timber?
I would like for you to.
Is this that stupid roll again? Because I will roll it all night if you want me to.
I'm deciding. The problem is it's not just. Actually, yeah. Let's just do the take a risk.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys, if I get us killed. I'm gonna do showmanship because she's absurd. Self-reliant and confident. And empowered. So I'm going to add those 3 to this roll for those listening. And the roll is a 9.
All right. So this is how they're going to get messy. I will give you a choice.
Oh god.
So you can. I want to figure out if I want to ask this for you or not.
Oh boy.
Because this is gonna be a really tough one. So Ava can choose. Well, you can choose for Ava because this is the only type of metagaming that exists really in the game is when I'm giving you these choices. You can see where the force is coming from, but only if everyone else gets knocked back by it.
Ooh.
Which means you'd be the only one to go through. Or you can all go through, except you are given a divination, like a moment of clarity, a whisper that comes through that says, one of you will not leave.
Oh yeah, that one's way more interesting. We'll do that one.
Okay.
Yes.
So, like, narratively, can it be something absurd? Like, I throw the grenade and it kind of like bounces back, explodes, like the smoke comes through, and it's a smoke grenade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the smoke starts pouring out. We are just like, oh my god, and everybody's pissed, like, oh my god, Ava, and then just goes through the door. Like, Ava just goes through the door, and it's like, fine. She's like, guys, look, I'm through the door.
Yeah. You guys will make it
coughing.
through. I'm gonna make you decide who doesn't make it back, and it can't be Jesse. So at the end, we're not there yet, but that's gonna happen.
Whoa. Okay, and it can't be Jesse?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, I'm willing to volunteer with my fully tapped out resources, like, and Vicodin, and the fact that I passed out earlier, that like it makes a lot of sense that I might just get like confused or like just fall asleep again.
Please know I did not say die. I just want to put that out there. I said they don't leave. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there. I'm not killing you guys right now or anything like that.
No. You,
unless you
you're
do
not
something
that
really
mean.
stupid that will get you killed, and then that's out of my hands.
Okay.
You're not that mean. No, I'm just saying that like I'm not
I get to choose.
worried about it.
Yeah, but not right now. I will give you the choice later.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm game. I'm sign
Cool.
my name on the devil's contract. Let's go.
Fantastic. All right, so you guys move forward. The force is still there. Sana, you feel you're probably the most reluctant to go back in because you got the whole brunt of it. It's almost like it's been pushed aside, like something is holding it back, but you can still feel like the heaviness of the air around you as you guys are moving through it. Crane, you notice it, but it doesn't really bother you too much, I don't think. As you continue guys walking forward. The hallway, the windows on the sides keep going, more labs, and then when you get to the area where you saw these sparks initially, it's one of the doors to a lab, but it's been like bashed open. Like we're talking about, I don't know, Hulk-sized fist bashing in this metal door into the lab as it's like halfway bent at the bottom and like upward. Like somebody pushed it open after they've like punched it essentially, and it's like this huge indentation. And that's where the sparks are coming from. So you don't need to crouch too much. You almost kind of like just have to bend your head down to go underneath, like where the top of the door is still kind of attached to the frame. If you were to go inside. Crane is first right now, so it's on him at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I see these like literally like somebody's handprints in this stuff.
It's a oversized human-looking fist mark in the door, and then like the door. So if you imagine like a curve at the top door, the square section at the bottom has been pushed upward where the initial indentation was. It's like 3/4 of it still intact.
Okay. So yeah, I would just he crouches slightly and passes through into that area. Just says unit.
All right. Who's going next? If anybody.
I mean, I
Could
was
always watch
behind
through the
him,
window.
right?
Yes.
I was
you were.
behind him in the so I'll just like follow after him and like I'll like put my hand, like compare it to the size of whatever hand went in the door and be like, whew, I hope they're not still down here.
I will
Okay.
also.
And then I'll go in last. Yeah, or yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Actually,
Go ahead.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Can I investigate again?
Yeah. What do you want to investigate?
I want to touch the handprint and see if I can know what the hell that is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you on this one is gonna be a -2 for mysterious.
Okay. I don't know that though, so I would just use the same tokens that I normally do.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good roll. So, was that with the -2 or not?
Sorry, that was with the regular +3, not the -2. So,
Okay, so then
it would be
that's
9.
still a success. Yeah, a 9 is good. So you can ask me the one question. And
what is that? What is that a handprint from?
So on a mild success, Okay, this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to expose you to danger. So you're divining, and
Okay.
you're kind of like trying to figure out. You're searching for answers. You're waiting for the whispers. A lot of the whispers that come in initially are very confused. They're like human, creation. It's like this very much back and forth. And it says organic, inorganic. It like keeps going like between like
Oh dear.
human and not human. This whole thing,
Okay.
right? And so you're getting these whispers, and it's starting to like create probably a sense of fear almost, because the whispers are giving you this contradicting information, and they're in conflict with one another.
Okay.
And the whisper this time tells you behind you, and then as you as you hear that, you duck. I'm gonna give this one a duck in time for another fist to go past your head and into the remainder of the door, pushing it inward. And I think we're all technically now in combat because Ava, you are turning to face what looks like a hulked out Terminator looking dude.
Ah! Oh, guys!
What?
Guys! Oh, hello there!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
As
oh
we
shit.
turn around, can we see that as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys will
Okay.
all see this.
What?
I think we pissed it off. Did we piss you off, sir? I'm so sorry. We're lost. I'm looking for the ladies' room. Perhaps you can direct us?
It looks like, so the face especially is, this thing is like half complete. It has
no
like,
judgment here.
Yeah. it's like the eyes, one of them looks like a more normalized like robotic face, like half the face is like a more like synthetic looking face, but then the other side is still got like all the joints and wires and like pieces that haven't been completely assembled. So that particular eye, we'll say the right eye, is like slightly powering on and off. And the movement is actually very fluid on this, we'll just call him an automatron for now. And he tries to speak, and the voice box is like, ooh, excuse me, and hiccup. The voice box is like a it's like the static electrical noise mixed with like a screeching of gears. So like it's not complete. It's just trying to talk, and it's actually very similar to the way that metal scratches on like metal, of the way that the gears are grinding against each other. Some parts of it being like more high pitched than others, and it's just gonna try to talk to you, but you can't hear it because it can't, like, there's no actual words, it's just sounds.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh sweetie. Oh, stop. Oh, we can't understand that. That's awful. Ow. No, stop.
All right, I'm gonna give everybody else a moment to react as well if you want.
Crane steps forward because he was leading it, so then he was at the back of that line. So whilst that's going on, he's just stepping forward, if he can do that, to the front of the line, and his arms out, just like slowly sort of getting himself in front of the other three and putting his arm out, like sort of, so he's stepping in front of them.
Sana's gonna step back behind Crane and hide. Okay.
What about Nancy?
Can I, like, because I was also toward the back, I was right behind Crane, like, when he's stepping up, can I, like, just peek around the group and see if I can, like, I just want to, like, ask some questions about, like, what this is, and see if I can, like, tell, like, what it is we're looking at, because you said it was, like, a weird Terminator thing, making a dial-up noise, like a hulked out Terminator. Can I, like, roll investigation to, like, ask questions about it?
Sure.
Yeah. So, investigator, nosy as hell. get the dirt, probably. Is there any like negatives on this one?
Get the dirt. I'm gonna have you argue on because he can't talk to you.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
there's
true.
no
No,
way to
that's
converse
totally
with you.
that's totally
Okay.
fine. So just +2.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't see anything. I'm really
Okay.
drugged. It's fine.
No, you can still ask. Go ahead and ask me one question. It just won't be very clear.
Okay. The main question that I would want to ask is like, I'm caught in between where did this come from and like what is its weakness, and I don't know. Yeah, I rolled a 6. Sorry, because there's no dice. I'm caught in between like what is its weakness and like where did it come from. But I think that like the first thing that would come to mind would probably be like where did this come from? Why is it here? Like sort of question. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, so this is the kind of faint answer that you get after your observations throughout the labs that you've seen so far, even though you haven't been inside them to thoroughly investigate, even in your kind of strange state, you would say that it was created here.
Okay. Like this might have been something they were working on.
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, I would just like be looking at it from and trying to like make these determinations from like the back of the group. Like I don't want to get up in its fists. She's definitely still got her gun though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then I would say, unless anybody else wants to investigate or do anything, Ava, are you going to try to kind of move back a little bit, even though you're on the ground pretty much? Yeah. Okay. So Crane, you're going to move forward towards this thing. It has absolutely no expression. It doesn't. There's no way to know if there is an expression because it looks like a robot, and for all intents and purposes. So you're a very tall person, so you're relatively threatening even for a machine. So unless you want to say something to it, I will have you face danger, but if you want to say something, I will let you do that.
I'll face the danger. I feel like you step in front, and then what happens.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of like make your physical presence known, you're kind of, shouldering up with this thing, and it looks like as it rotates his head, you can see the back shoulder, the right shoulder, kind of start to move back, and then it pulls its arm backward, and then goes to like literally punch right at your face. So would you like to maneuver? Are you going to endure the harm?
I'm going to endure
it. You see it coming. You're enduring it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Please endure harm from a fistful of metal.
Okay.
To your face.
Unbreakable hide, human shield, inhuman strength, high pain threshold.
Okay.
So we'll go with a +4.
Okay. Okay. That's better than I thought it would be. Okay. So what's going to happen is, because you did get over a 10 and I didn't apply the negative statuses to you, what you're going to get is the initial hit, but you're not going to take the status from it. Subsequently after that, because you know the brunt of its force, I'm going to give you a bonus, but the status effects might be higher, just as a heads up. So yeah, you're not going to take a status, but as it goes to hit you, do you want to describe what happens to you and like what other people will see? The metal will not bend from the robot. I just want to let you know that. But like what else happens? Are we in a hallway
or in the room still?
You're in the room.
Okay. I just want it to happen as Crane is stepping in front and putting his arm out, like shielding the other three and facing it down. This thing just claps him in the face, and he just gets sent, like he gets lifted into the air, and whatever is in this room, I want him to go like flying over whatever and onto a like lab and glass and smashing and everything, just flies across the room and is completely stunned and taken back by the strength of it, and hits the wall, slides down, all of it.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So you see that, and whatever is remaining on the wall, on the door, the robot kind of like grabs his other hand and starts to bend it out of the way so he can step further through. You guys have time to react if you'd like.
Wait, what do you mean what do you mean the robot grabs his other hand? Were his hands stuck?
No. He uses his other hand to push. So he uses right hand to punch Crane, and he's using the left hand to push the door all the way open.
So he's trying to get through where we were trying to get through?
No, to get into the rest of the room. He came into the hall from the hallway. And you guys were in the room.
He came from behind us, yeah.
Well, I mean, he attacked our friend Crane, who went flying, and he like didn't even like seem to have any kind of like vocalizations. He's obviously not something that I would recognize or call human. So I feel like Nancy's reaction is just shoot it with a gun.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
All right, hit with all you got with your gun.
Okay, so all I've got is actually one of my power tags. So I'll do that.
Nice.
And then that's probably it. I don't know if independent would work with using a gun.
No.
No. I think it's just like all I've got. Like that's. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Why isn't Gibbs here? I got a 6.
Oh no.
All right.
Gibbs,
You're
where
gonna
are
fire off
you?
some shots, but they just bounce off of it.
Good.
Where you hit it, it just doesn't seem to make of an impact. And it steps forward once you've shot your gun.
Oh god.
Ava and Sana.
I would like to look around the room we're in currently. Is there any other doors, or are we just stuck? Are we stuck in this room?
No, there's like a collapsed half of a collapsed wall where you guys were going towards before you were interrupted so rudely by the robot Hulk.
Well, I'm gonna actually try to help Crane, since he just got knocked back into the wall. I'm gonna try to help him up and... Yeah, help him up. Guys, we've got to run, now.
Uh-oh.
Run away!
Yep, I'm with you. 100% with the running thing. I'm down.
Does anybody have the Wild Magic Surge cards? Sheet, whatever. We just got a Wild Magic Surge.
I could grab it.
Oh.
An anonymous.
Ooh.
I think it's
It's
also
in the Dungeon
chat,
Master's Guide, right?
I don't know if it's the same one.
Or
it's
yeah.
up there. They got it, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
So you gotta roll a 10,000? 10,000? Ava?
yeah, 10,000.
What?
I
Yeah,
roll
it's
it.
for you. It's for
Roll
you.
a d10,000. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 10,000. How on earth do I do that? In
Just
the chat? I
slash,
see. Oh my
yeah,
god.
just
Okay.
slash die 10,000 or d10,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
slash die
like-
space d10,000.
Nice.
Okay, 1422. So the effect for that is Caster perceives an assassin hiding behind every tree and rock.
Oh god.
Cool.
You're paranoid now.
Yeah, you're paranoid.
Great. All right.
Oh no!
I'm down. Thank you for the attempt, though, Anon. I appreciate that.
It's
Assuming
wild
it was an
magic.
attempt to aid me. Okay.
Chat never wants to aid us. Ever.
We have to get out of here. They are everywhere.
I agree. I'm like starting to back away. Like I still have the gun pointed at it and my hands are shaking a little bit. And I'm like backing toward where Crane and Sana are. And I'm just like, come on, we have to go.
Let's go through. Yeah, let's go. And can we start? I'm going to start trying to make our way through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse!
Crane, are you going to do anything else?
Jesse?
We're leaving your ass behind!
I'm gonna stay put. So we're in a hall then. So they're making their way further down the hallway.
You're in a room. They went through an open wall area to the other room adjacent to it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Crane dusts himself off and he calls back to as they start moving. And he's like, "Well, hang on. It's just a first attempt. Let me have another crack at it."
Crane,
your track record hasn't been the greatest today, Crane.
Come on.
You are the strongest person I have ever met. But we gotta go. Like I don't have a gun. I'm an idiot. This is twice now. I keep thinking I don't need a gun or anything. And look at that thing. Look at it. And that. They're like hanging out in corners, waiting to pounce on us. We gotta go.
Who's
you can't
hanging
take
out?
them all, Crane. Can I actually?
Please, we need you with us.
Can I convince Crane? Like, can I use my powers on Crane? Is that something that I can do?
Yeah.
Or
can I help Ava with that as well?
Yeah.
You guys, well, first of all, Sana, you'd have to do a change the game to assist Ava.
Okay.
But you'd have to know that that's what she's trying to do without metagaming.
Got it.
So Ava, yes, you can try to.
Yep.
You can roll a convince.
Okay, so I'm gonna use showmanship, talk anyone into anything, self-reliant and confident and empowered and bullshitting. Yep, I'm totally gonna bullshit our way out of this. Let's go.
I'm gonna actually, instead of a convince roll in this, because this is a player, it's gonna be a go toe to toe. So you versus Crane.
Okay.
Crane's resistance to wanting to leave, kind of deal.
Okay.
So that's a 10. Okay, and what about Crane? What do you want to do anything to resist the attempt?
Would that? I mean, I have iron will. Would it just be a roll in return to see who gets higher, or?
Yes.
Yeah. You're just rolling in like against her persuasiveness, right? Mm-hmm. So anything that can like help you to like resist persuasion, which an iron will totally would, you could add.
Okay, I'll just hit a +1 on it.
Okay.
I see something you don't. Or at least you're convinced that I do.
Okay, play it out for me, guys.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my god, okay. Crane, you are absolutely the strongest person that I've ever met. But
you.
there are, yeah, you're welcome. I mean, obviously, though. But there are people hiding in the corners waiting to attack us. There's this robot thing that is inching closer to us. We gotta go. We got to go. You can't have any pancakes when you're dead.
Fine. Let's go.
Okay, thank you. Ooh. Nancy, let's go. Can we just bail?
Yeah, you guys you're heading out. Yep.
Running full speed.
Real quick, as you're crossing the threshold of the wall, debris, Crane, you see it stop, and it was going to go after you, but it goes in the opposite direction, and it turns around and goes in the opposite direction.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It's getting more.
Is that Jesse over there in that corner? Does Ava care? No. I care. Ava doesn't care. Okay, let's go. I don't think Ava can put 2 and 2 together.
I'm gonna give Crane an opportunity here. since he's the one who sees it.
It's gone back somewhere else.
What?
What?
Well, that's
Everybody-
great. That gives us time
it's
to
turned.
escape.
At least it's not attacking us.
What if Jessie's back there somewhere?
Oh,
You know, Jessie made
Oh.
the choice to come down here by herself and not tell any of us about it. So, like, she can make a
Yeah,
choice to
fuck
deal
her.
with. And she
Been
also
calling for her.
she already knew that they had these weird fucking things down here. They were made here, so she probably already knew about it.
True. I'd say
Is
we keep
Crane
going.
still convinced? Like, is this part of the same thing that he would have
No.
to acquiesce?
No, it's
No.
not like a prolonged effect. She didn't like cast a spell on
Okay.
you. She just
No,
made
it
an
was just-
argument
yeah,
at
it
the
was
time.
just-
Yeah.
I mean, I will happily turn in that thing about letting somebody stay here and just narratively say Crane decides not to go.
If
And
the
he
three of you
decides
want
to
to
go back
go,
to Jessie. Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
I can't leave her.
Okay.
I never knew you were such a selfless idiot.
I'm sorry.
It
What?
might
Alright,
not
well,
even
give
be
me-
her.
Give me some of those grenades at least. Is there anything that we can do? Does anybody have any? Oh, I have water. I have booze. Oh my god. Okay, give me one of the flashbangs. This'll work, right? This'll work. If I
What?
pour alcohol all over this grenade and then I throw it and it goes off, it could potentially maybe send sparks on this robot. That's how that works, right? how
I
science
don't know
works?
anything about. No, I don't know. Don't ask
Totally
me.
how
I'm
that
not a
would work.
scientist.
Okay, well, it's worth a try. Give me, Crane, give me.
While she's rambling, Crane unclips his bandolier that's like across his chest, and he just like drapes it over her neck. There you are.
Okay. Oh yes! Oh my god, I'm killing it now. She's gonna pull out her flask and she's gonna dump some of the alcohol on this grenade. Let's hope it doesn't trigger when the spark when it comes out when she pulls the pin on the grenade. Which I realize is a possibility, and I'm totally doing it anyway. So she like dumps everything over there, and then she's gonna go ahead and pull the pin and then like throw it back. What do you want me to roll? I'm ready.
You guys are gonna have to get much closer than this for that to happen, or at least you are.
So
yeah,
sure, yeah, I'll get closer.
You're still in
I'll
the
get as
other
close as
room.
I have to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
back in and I'll be like, hey, robot man.
Crane, did you say you were going forward though? What did you-
I mean,
sorry,
I'm
I
still
thought
with
that's
the
what you
group.
said.
Still
Oh,
with the
okay,
group
okay,
debating
okay.
that. He's standing and saying, I can't leave her, and waiting. He wants to, like, he's saying,
Oh,
go,
okay,
and then,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Ava's got blood on her mind right now. Well, booze on her mind. Lighting it on fire. So I will let you guys figure out if anybody else is doing anything. Otherwise, Ava can go into the hallway and execute
Chuck a
this
grenade
very-
at its back.
Just gonna wait.
Okay. So what am I rolling for this? Is this go toe to
This is a
toe,
take a
change
risk.
the game, or take the risk because I'm an idiot?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
No,
All right,
this is
I'm
definitely
ready.
take the risk.
I'm ready. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same tags as per usual, which is I'm gonna do showmanship, self-reliant, and empowered. So just those three. Oh my god, please work.
Nice.
A 9 is a messy.
All right, I'm into
You
it.
just like getting things messy. That's what it is. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Did you take just the one, or did you pour it all over the
Just the
bandolier?
one.
Okay,
Just the one.
that's good. That's better.
And then I
So,
oh, that's great.
so you go and you throw it. It hits, but it doesn't go off. And then you're like,
Oh, great.
okay, maybe it's delayed. It's fine, okay. Hold on. And the thing just like it hits it in the back, right, as it's like walking away. It clunks to the ground, and like you hear the movement stop for a second, and then you hear it start again.
Totally would have been like, "Hey, terminate this!" So she totally stupidly got its attention.
Oh, okay. Well, since you yell at it, then it turns around, it faces you, and to your disbelief, it crouches down and grabs the grenade.
No! No! That is so terrifying. Is it?
That is.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, can I react?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna vomit. I just immediately grab another flashbang off of my thing and throw it. Like, just like, don't even care. Like, oh god, please just light the room up. He's a robot. He can probably see through. But yeah, I'm paranoid now. Just go. Please work.
Okay. Anybody else reacting? You see, anybody who's watching the thing, you see it crouch down to pick up the grenade.
Yeah.
I duck back into the room and like try and avoid getting a grenade thrown at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the other room and just
right?
Ava.
Yeah. I made a
Crane.
mistake. Look, it's picking it up. It's picking it up. Crane, I think we're outnumbered here. I think we're outgunned. I tried my best.
We have no more time. Let's go.
Wait, was it a flash that she threw?
Yeah, she threw a flashbang.
Okay, Crane's just gonna start walking towards the Terminator Hulk.
Oh god.
Crane,
So which direction?
Crane,
No.
Crane.
For context, what direction is?
Crane.
What direction do we suspect that the Jesse would be in versus the direction that this Terminator is in?
He's going in the direction that you think she's in.
Oh, okay. So we would need to go through that guy to get her. Got it. Yeah, so there's a lot of yelling at Crane as he goes for the Terminator. Like, Crane! God! And like Nancy like goes through her pockets and like looks at the grenade she has. She's like, smoke, flash. Oh God, why didn't I bring any? I didn't think we would need grenades, like actual grenades. And then, is there anything in the vicinity that she can use to like? She just wants to like grab something and like throw it at the robot to try and distract it and help assist Crane with whatever he's trying to do right now.
I mean, there's like general lab equipment, like different wires and like tools to help with that stuff, like circuit boards and things like that.
She's just tossing things down the hallway to try and like throw off the Terminator and assist Crane with whatever it is that he's gonna try and do. So maybe give a tag of like distracted or
I will give a story tag of multiple targets to it. But that's not necessarily a good or bad. It's just something that I can consider depending on the actions that you guys are taking.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so with that said, let's do a scene with Crane here. The robot is definitely facing you now, moving towards you. It's got the grenade still in its hands after it's like gotten up from the ground and notices that you're walking. And then just kind of like tilts his hand down and then drops the grenade back onto the ground and starts walking towards you instead.
Okay.
So would you like to punch it, kick it, talk to it, seduce it? I mean, I don't know. What does Crane feel like today?
Crane just
fucking saving
picks
our
up
asses,
speed.
please.
He's just picking up speed, trying to close distance on it, and is gonna launch himself at it, and hoping that he can, like, take it down, like onto its back.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are any of the identities that you have relevant to fighting? Like the phrase, the identity phrase? I have to look at your sheet again, but I don't have it open in front of me right now. That's what I meant to ask you guys, is to send me the updated ones.
Not the identity, I don't think, but like the title is the training. I have a training one.
No, okay. That's all right. I was just thinking about something, but that's fine. This is fine as well. Okay, so go ahead and make your move.
Okay. Let's go with Unbreakable Hide, Inhuman Strength, Human Shield, because I'm trying to protect people, Brutal Fighter, High Pain Threshold. Can I throw that in there, even though it's like an attack?
Yeah, I mean, you're about to hit a metal object, so yes.
Yeah. Intimidating. Can I intimidate it as well?
No, it doesn't have feelings.
Okay.
Sorry.
5 then. Damn.
Oh.
13.
Nice.
Okay, that's a good roll.
Good roll.
Describe to me what kind of impact this has, what it looks like. You will impose a status of... Well, it depends, actually. So this is a hit with all you've got, probably. I'm sorry. Not a hit with all you got. This is a go toe to toe. So you can get them good with a tier equal to the power. So I'm trying to think, and then you can also block, dodge, or counter their attempts to counter you.
Okay.
I've lost what screen I'm on. Oh my god, where is it? Too many windows. There we go. Yeah, because you've got a power of 5 right now. So you could basically pump all of that into the hit. It's going to take away from some of that being metal, but obviously that's still a good one to get him good with that. Or... I don't know. What, you tell me what you want to do, what you want to happen.
I want it to be like as he's closing the distance and picking up speed towards, and it's almost like a feral leap, like leaping through the air, sort of a half Superman punch, and the goal is to like take it off its heels, like take its balance away and get it on its back. Like that's his main goal with the, like, just as he goes flying through the air at this thing, after picking up a lot of speed.
Absolutely. We can do that. Let's do that. Yes, this is good. I like it. So we'll say we're gonna give him a knocked down. Do you want to pump all 5 into that? Or do you want to hold on to... or do you want to put it for something else?
I can start punching it in the face if I can save something for doing that, but otherwise just everything into the leap.
Okay, let's do the 4 into the leap, into the knockdown, and then you will be able to counter attack when it goes to attack you, essentially. So then you can start punching it essentially from that point. Does that work?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So I think that you guys would all see this as like Nancy's throwing stuff down the hall, and you see Crane just do this very strange leap. I'll let you describe more of it if you want. It's up to you, really.
Just like a leap through the air.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the way that he lands on it is like his knees are coming up at the same time, like into its chest, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Very Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Terminate this. That's great. So It's knocked back, and it's I'm gonna say, because you did roll really well, I think that one of the ligaments that's connecting the leg to the knee area kind of snapped, and so it's like one of the main structural supports for the left leg, I think, is compromised. And it will try to punch towards you. Like, it doesn't have a lot of free range of movement because of the fact that the ground is behind it, so it doesn't have an ability to like pull its arm back more. So it has to do a very strange movement to try to punch you. So he doesn't have a lot of leverage like a human does with being able to flex in like multiple different directions, right?
Okay.
And so he's gonna try to, but you can go ahead and face danger at a advantage of, let's say, an advantage of 3.
Okay, plus tags.
Plus your tags, yeah.
Okay, so +3, and then strength, hide, fighting, and high pain threshold. So 7.
Okay.
Oof, lucky.
Okay. Yeah, 14. Good. No tier statuses. You go. You're gonna block the attack. Go ahead and tell me how you respond, because you can. This is at this point you can use your go toe to toe movement to punch it. So it goes to punch you.
So it's on its back on the floor, and I'm on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So as it swings, one Crane, he leans back, very agile, and so the arm goes like sort of just an inch across his face, and then so if that's him dodging the attack, and then he returns fire by just like trying to bring his elbow down, like ground and pound into where you said it had like a red eye, right?
Yeah, the one that wasn't finished.
And he's just driving his elbow towards that eye.
Okay. Sounds good. So go ahead and do you want to like keep going at it? You've taken out its eye essentially at this point. So it's got the one eye left that's functioning overall. Do you want to keep attacking it?
Yeah, I think he would just be ferociously raining his elbows down until it's either not moving or somebody's telling him to do otherwise. He's just gonna keep pounding at this thing's head.
Okay. For about, I would say, a good 30 seconds, Crane is doing this. The thing hasn't moved. You guys noticed. He doesn't notice.
Yeah, I think that like after a hot minute, I stop like throwing things down the hallway, and I like creep up a little bit when I see that Crane hasn't been like tossed again, and I'm just like, Crane, buddy, I think it's dead.
I think you got it, Crane.
And Crane stops, but he's still.
Crane, what about the people in the corners?
What people in corners? He's like looking around left and right.
They're like waiting to attack you, okay? So just make sure that you check the corners.
Oh my god.
Can we please?
Wow, that story is going to be the end of me.
Can we please just get out of here, please?
Well, I mean, okay, but they might follow us back, is all I'm saying.
Good job, Crane,
But I'm
though.
with
You
you.
really pummeled that thing.
Thanks, I'm glad somebody noticed. He stands up.
I mean, I noticed. Also, I just am fearing for our lives. That was great.
Nancy.
Thank you. I'm gonna get out of here.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was. You can go ahead.
Okay. Nancy, you get a very strange moment of like, wait, what the hell? Because your phone starts going off.
And
You know there was no signal here.
Yeah, I like look around and I'm like, hello?
You first hear like static, like TV static almost.
No.
And then a very faint help, and you hear like you can barely hear Jesse.
Where are you? Where are you?
The line's dead again.
And she keeps talking to it for a second and then puts her phone back and she's like, we can't leave. And she looks to Crane and she's like, you're right. We have to go help her. And she like points down the hallway and she's like, this has got to be the way.
What is wrong
Crane's
with you
lifted
people? What
the
do you mean we
creature's
can't
leg.
leave?
And he, like, where you said, like, one of the ligaments were coming out? I want him to, he's like, whilst that's going on, he's like twisting at that, like he's trying to pull it off. Pull the leg off.
Sure.
Can he succeed at that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so he pulls the Terminator Hulk's leg off and he just, like, puts it over one of his shoulders as a little trophy.
Jesus.
Damn.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
It
Let's
could be
go.
useful, actually.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I feel a little bit better now, actually. Yeah. Jeez.
Could use that as a weapon.
Yeah,
let's keep going.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Continue forward.
Okay. So further down the ways, the hallway looks way worse than it was when you first guys got in. There's like window, the glass, the supposedly not smashable window glass on the labs is broken. The other doors are dented in. There was definitely some kind of a fight happening in this area of the hallway. And finally, you see blood. And there's a trail of blood moving towards further into the hallway.
What?
Oh.
I told you! They're everywhere!
Can we keep following the trail?
Yeah.
Yeah, push on.
Okay, great. So you guys will move kind of forward a bit, and the blood that started off initially is kind of like first there was the initial wound, what you would consider like a wound site, where a significant amount of blood was found originally, like from an impact maybe. That kind of, as you trail forward, some of it's drips and drops, and then others is like kind of streaks across. Majority of it is alongside the wall. Possible injury with the person like moving up against the wall. Some of it's kind of on the ground as bits have like kind of gotten down there, but you kind of get around a corner as the hallway finally has a corner. Otherwise was a very long hallway, but it does finally have a corner, and some of the blood trails off to the other side of the hall and goes into a room that's on the right-hand side. This is not a lab room. It doesn't have like the glass windows or anything like that, but you can see that there's sparks. There's debris that's kind of like on the ground. The rest of the room is actually very dark, but it looks like it was some kind of a server type room. There was actual computers and things down here finally. And you guys kind of like walk into there. Any particular order you guys are in, or?
Oh, Ava's last, and she's probably like, as she's seeing this blood, she's just moaning. She's just like, oh God, oh, this is not good. I hope this isn't Jesse.
Oh, poor sweetheart.
Oh, no.
I'm probably like right in front of or behind Crane, depending on if he like went faster or because he tore off the thing. So I was probably farther down the hallway than him at that point. So
yeah, I guess
be second.
I would again kind of be. I'm the one who keeps like wanting to get out of here and move forward the most. So I will be first again.
Wait, you're first? I thought.
No, I think it's probably me and Crane in the front because we were already halfway down the hallway when you guys.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, so I'll be behind them then, and Ava will be last.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. So you are in this room. there's a bunch of like servers or server towers that have been like knocked over halfway and like are still like struggling to maintain power. And they've like toppled over against each other, and it's just this entire room so far has been just completely demolished. You're surprised there's any power here at all, to be really honest. Like anything's going to these things. But you kind of turn the corner, and it's almost like a maze because there's so many of these towers as you're walking through. Crane, you're having some trouble getting through a lot of this. You have to like bend down and duck and like get around things. You're not just like walking straight through. And as you get to an relatively open area, there's just wires and things and all that. And that's like the first thing you notice is like all this sparks that are coming out of the wires that are now like that have been pulled from the towers and all that. And all the wires that were hanging from the ceiling. Nancy, I guess since you're the first one, you kind of pull them back. They're safe to pull back, the actual wires themselves, as long as you don't touch the bottom. But you pull them back, and Jesse is like basically impaled on
what?
A bunch of equipment that's been there, and she's got wires like running in and out of her arms.
Jesus, Jesse, what the fuck?
And as you see this, you see Jesse kind of like barely conscious, looks towards you, Nancy, and she says, "I'm sorry." And the room blacks, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
What?
Yay.
Jesse!
This is where Pumpkin gets to choose who stays in this area.
I would like to volunteer because I'm not going to be here next week.
I actually was leaning towards you just because she looked right at you and said, "I'm sorry," like she's about to betray you. So yeah,
just, like,
I will.
I mean, do whatever you like, but like mechanically, I'm like, I don't know if anyone else isn't going to be here next week. It just makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
And like the week after,
yeah. Is nobody else going to TwitchCon?
I'm not going to be at TwitchCon.
I will be there, but it's local for me, so I'll be home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be here next week.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, we'll go with Nance.
Cool.
Okay. So we'll resolve that next week. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. That was the end of episode 6.
That was intense.
Ooh,
next time, bring it
that
on.
was a lot more violence than I ever thought that we were gonna have.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it gets crazy in this series. There's a lot of really cool stuff that I want to play out with you guys, so definitely gonna do some cool things. But okay, let's just do a wrap up, and we'll start in backwards order. We'll go with Blue Jay.
Hi, I'm Blue Jay, and you'll miss me next week here, but if you're in San Jose, you'll be able to meet me in real life at TwitchCon. If you won't be in San Jose, then you'll be able to find me in my usual places at twitch.tv/BlueJay up until the weekend, and on Twitter at BlueJay_712. Where I'll be posting my whole schedule. I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be playing a game of D&D with one of the creators of D&D, Jeremy Crawford.
What?
So, yeah.
That's super cool.
It's super cool, and also he's like the rules master, so if I get anything wrong, I'm going to feel really bad. So that's exciting.
You'll be
Just
fine.
watch me mess up the rules of D&D in front of someone who made the rules of D&D. I'll study up. It'll be great.
It'll be
fine. You'll be great.
You'll be great. Yeah. All right. EB.
Hello, I'm Pumpkinberry. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch at Pumpkinberry. And I do a lot of different stuff, including a lot of different tabletop and roleplay. I'm currently GMing a 3-part horror story about equal trade, which you can find out more about by checking out my Twitter if you'd like. Super cool. It's always at 4 p.m.
Heck yeah.
EDT.
All right.
Yeah.
Miss Magic Tech.
Hello, everybody. Name is Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech, and you can find me twitch.tv/MissMagitech, or mostly Twitter to find out what I'm doing lately, because my schedule has really not been normal for the past 2 months. So Twitter.com/Miss_Magitech. I will also be at TwitchCon next week, so I'll have to find you, Blue Jay. Maybe if I'm working, but maybe I could watch your D&D session. That sounds fun. But yeah, so I will. Yeah, that's me. And hopefully next week I can actually get back on my streaming schedule, because there's a lot of games that I want to play. I love all things tabletop and RPG.
Oh,
yeah, that's me.
Yay. Thank you. All right, Mad Morph.
Hello, thank you for an amazing episode again. Twitch.tv/madmorph if you want to check us out 6 days a week. New roleplay series for us is starting this weekend. We just finished up Crane's Wild West season, so there's going to be a new character starting probably on Saturday if you want to come by and check that out. But otherwise, just keep checking us out here. This is where Crane's going to be living for a while. Loving it. I was really sad that he didn't get to fight the big guy at the docks that time, like the shipyard, the John guy. So getting to fight a Terminator Hulk was... that's a little tick off of Crane's bucket list today, so loved it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Very good. I am the female character that you see a picture of on the Game Master, and I'm happy to have run this wonderful episode for this wonderful crew. You guys can find me on twitch.tv/Metamancer or on Twitter at @TheMetamancer. I'm definitely looking forward to next week. I'm also going to be doing Roll Up next week on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Frost, by the way. But we're going to be talking about City of Mist stuff. So if you want to learn more about like the nitty-gritty stuff, come to see that next week, because that'll be super fun and we'll get a chance to chat. You guys can ask questions, all that fun jazz, and get into more nitty-gritty details about how the City of Mist functions. As you guys already know, I'm like a massive advocate for the game. I write for the publishers, so like big into City of Mist stuff. So thank you guys for having us again. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep anybody, but thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week for more City of Mist. And Blue Jay, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.